Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of the Degenerates of the Roundtable podcast. Okay, well, that was just the most unnecessary thing.
Yay!
Now we all have
clap. You can count to 3.
That's great. That's really great stuff. Okay, so as you can see, this is our first video podcast.
Hey!
Hi, everyone.
I actually forgot this
We
was
have
on
video on this.
Yeah, it's not going to be a black screen anymore. Yeah, I know it probably doesn't look all that great, but
It's my laptop. Kid,
Yeah.
So
so this is
I'm
the
held-
best we can do.
I'm held here against my will.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
so
No,
anyway,
he's not.
we have myself, Owen. We have Hunter.
That's me.
We have Jared,
Hello.
and special guest
This is
Patrick.
Pat. Dave isn't here. He didn't tell us why he's not here. He didn't give us any advance notice. He just didn't show up.
Yeah,
So.
I'm assuming,
is
I'm
pretty-
hoping that like you'll just see like him enter like right here.
yeah, and then there's a dartboard, so we just throw a dart at him. Someone hand me
Yeah.
a dart.
Yeah, like
I,
that's
I hope you know that. Like, if he does show up, this is my microphone. I'm not giving it up.
That's fine.
okay. Well, we'll see then.
Well,
All
I
right,
have a
so-
smorgasbord of topics for us today.
Yeah, apparently Hunter's been grinding some topics.
Not that many, but I got a few.
We got a few.
I got
Alright.
suggestions from a few people.
Well, go ahead and hit us with your first topic then.
Yeah, what's the first question that you
Yeah.
have?
So-
Q&A.
It's a shame Dave isn't here because this is a topic he came up with.
Oh yeah.
You think we
Then
should save
save
it for
it.
Dave? Yeah, we'll save it for Dave.
Yeah.
Because he talked about it the other night, and it was I had to write it down because it was really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, guys. No Dave question this week.
Alright. He's not here on this episode.
Okay. Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking earlier about good Smash characters.
Good. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Good
Who would
Smash
be-
characters.
Who would be really good in Smash?
Yeah. Well. And all right. Any suggestions?
As the Halo guy, and as a lot of people already would like, Master Chief should definitely be in Smash. It's definitely a good character.
Yeah.
And should be in Smash.
I agree completely. The fact that he's not even in Smash is kind of disappointing, honestly.
Yeah, his kit is like already there. Honestly, he has so much.
Crash Bandicoot?
Crash.
Oh yeah,
No.
Crash Bandicoot. I forgot about.
No, absolutely not. Because it's held by because you know
Fuck
who
you.
owns? No, do you know who owns Crash Bandicoot? Activision. Activision would never let a character be in Smash. Are you kidding me?
Dude, we were just talking about price.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a meme.
Yeah, I know
like,
it was.
No,
but
it wasn't. I want Captain Price.
Yeah,
I
I
like
do.
Captain Price in Smash.
Yeah.
You want the gloves off?
Put the glove. Yeah. Okay. Well, anything else? Any other
Anyone
characters?
else?
Jeffrey Epstein seems like a pretty good.
Yeah.
I like
my
that
God.
one.
Yeah, that'll be a great.
His
one.
ultimate is that he doesn't kill himself.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was a
yeah,
fake. It's a decoy.
No, his final smash is just homicide.
Yeah, yeah. So
It's a decoy. Yeah, his down B is he just puts down a decoy of himself that blows his brains out.
It's the dead ringer from TF2.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I like this as the next Smash character.
Yeah.
That
why don't you
thing-
go ahead and show the camera what
Yeah,
exactly
I think
that
you
is?
should like go up to
So,
the camera and just
yeah,
show it.
I'll
real
go
quick.
up and show this.
It's some really gay shit that he bought at the flea market for like 50 cents. Pretty sad, honestly. Really some real pathetic stuff.
Hey,
It's true
I
though.
saw him, and there was like old guy selling him, right? The old fat guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I saw this like front and center in his table of just random bullshit. And I saw it, and its eyes just looked into mine, and I was like, I need that. Like I looked at it, and it was so out of place than out of everything in this table.
Yeah.
He had like DVDs and clothes, and there's just this.
I'll have to give you a B on this test. You did not use gazing in
Gazing.
your sentence.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, Hunter. What the fuck are you doing?
So
Its eyes
sorry.
met mine.
All right. Well,
Anyways, I saw him, and I was like, I need this. Like this has to be
Mhm.
mine. So I asked him, like, how much do you want? Like how much is this? And he said, how much are you willing to give me? And I was like, like I told you earlier, in my head, I'm like, I will pay any price for this. There is no price I will not pay for this. I'll chop off my finger for this. But
okay.
he said, 50 cents? I was like, you, sir, have got a deal. And I gave him $1, and he gave me 2 quarters.
That must be really pathetic. Like to be selling like that for like 50 cents.
And then-
I honestly don't even think that he was selling it. It was just there, and he just brought it with him because like his daughter was just like, "Hey, bring this with you," and he was just like, "I want this," and he's just like, how much do you want for it?"
Well, he had a conversation with me afterwards. He said to my friend, he was like, he's got green hair, and she's like, "Yep." And that was he was like, when I was a young boy, I had green hair because my team on the baseball team made my hair green, and my teacher really let me have it. I didn't know what he meant by that. He's like, my teacher saw me and he really let me have it, and I was like, what does he mean?
That's
That's,
I didn't want to inquire.
I mean, how old was the person?
This
Pornhub
gentleman was
logo.
like old.
senile.
I don't know. Old.
Probably like.
You
old
should have
enough
asked him for
where-
his age. What's wrong with you?
Probably old
No.
enough where like teachers were still allowed to like beat students with like
Oh,
rulers.
God.
I would love that, honestly.
No.
As some, no, are you kidding me? 100%, dude. Chill. Okay, here's all right. Are you guys gonna beat your kids?
We had this conversation
Uh,
last time.
Oh, you
Did
should
we?
mention that with
the first
that
no,
thing
the
in
first
your hand.
podcast.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
the
how
first podcast.
how
That's
much
right.
how much of a beating? Like we've already talked about this in the first
Shit.
podcast.
Okay, yeah. Never mind. We
But,
already
like-
talked about this. Never mind. All right, no. All right, give us the next topic. Give us the next topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
'Cause we've already
We derailed
established
so
this.
far from Smash Brothers.
It's
DLC
fine,
Fighters
it's fine,
that-
whatever.
we don't really have any other.
Yeah.
We kind of just like exhausted that.
Oh, and the other night you said to me, I said, I really like cheesecake,
Yeah.
and you said, no, I hate cheesecake. It's like diet cake.
Yeah, it is. Cheesecake is diet cake. Fight me.
Fuck you. I want to fight you.
Are you kidding
What do
me?
you mean it's diet cake?
Cheesesteak is
Cheesesteak.
Sorry,
Cheesesteak.
cheesecake.
Oh!
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake is basically diet cake because it's for like, oh, you know, I can't have all this like frosting and all this like sugar stuff, but oh, you know, it's like cake, so I can just, you know, it's like little cookie.
There's
cake.
still cheesecake has sugar and dairy
Yeah,
in
no,
it,
no, no,
just
no.
like cake.
No, but
What do
there's
you
no-
mean
but
it's
there's
a
no
diet
frosting. No,
cake?
there's no frosting, so it's a diet
Frosting
cake.
is dairy.
No, there's no frosting, so it's a diet cake.
Your
It's-
argument is
it-
invalid.
it's
I
Your
love
argument
cheesecake.
is so invalid.
It's literally a diet cake,
It's not a diet cake.
bro. There's Pat. Any opinions?
I'm just gonna let you talk.
Okay.
Switzerland over
What,
here.
are you not on my side? Do you not agree that it's diet cake?
I mean,
Not.
it's just not.
It's just not.
What do you mean it's just not? Like, okay, okay. So
Explain how it's
okay,
diet.
well let me ask you this: if you were presented with a piece of cheesecake or a piece of like vanilla frosted or like a normal vanilla cake, what would you pick?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. I love cheesecake more than cakes, and my mom's a baker, so I'm kind of
Okay.
sick of cakes.
I mean, I would choose the vanilla because I like.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
Pat
love-
chooses a side.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So Pat's
Wow.
on my side now. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
That-
but no.
But that
Pat-
doesn't
I just-
explain why it's a diet.
In that
cake.
situation, I would choose vanilla
Because-
cake, but that doesn't mean like.
it's diet. I say it's diet cake because cake is very. Well, maybe not for you guys, but like the frosting, at least for me, I always get like very filled, and like when I eat a slice of cheesecake, I don't feel very filled up at all. Like it's not like I could eat multiple slices of cheesecake, but I could only eat one slice of cake.
That's like the.
That's why you eat multiple slices of cheesecake.
As you can tell
You
by how
fucking
big
idiot.
I am,
I have
Yeah.
two.
it
I
doesn't
have
matter
two
to me,
slices.
and that's not for me. I can eat multiple pieces of cake and
Yeah.
multiple pieces.
Actually,
of
you're
cheesecake.
not in frame right now. Oh well, no, I guess you are.
No, I'm
You
kind
are
of in frame-
You're
in frame.
you're in frame enough, I guess. I
Once
think
my
I'm just-
once my like back gets tired, I'll probably lean forward. But like I don't.
Okay. Yeah.
This
well,
is most as they're gonna get.
yeah. No, well,
They're
the
lucky I
mo-
don't have a bag over my head.
the moral of the story is that I'm right and none of you are correct. It's diet cake. All right. Next question.
All right. Okay.
So okay, retard.
Whatever happened to like pirates? Like,
Pirates?
Like yo-ho pirates.
Those never
they-
really existed in the first
Yes,
place.
they did.
They're
Shut
in
up.
Somalia.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but they don't go yo-ho, walk the plank. They go, I am the captain now, and then they shoot you in the fucking
Well,
head.
I mean,
as-
sometimes they do.
As a captain of a pirate ship.
Oh, it's
Yes,
like, oh, I have
Captain
experience
Hook
with
over here.
this.
Yeah. Of course, I have
Yeah.
experience with this. What happened is we were all so fucking stupid that we just died of
Yeah.
dehydration.
I mean,
Because we're on the sea for so long.
yeah, you got scurvy, and they all just got
Yeah.
scurvy and died.
That's a
Speaking
exactly
of,
why.
any of you guys gotten scurvy before?
I was just about to say that. So
What is
I
It's
kind
a-
of want
it's-
scurvy.
It's a song from SpongeBob Truth or Swear.
Shut up!
I kind of want scurvy.
Scurvy. Okay.
What is scurvy?
Scurvy is a lack of vitamin D,
It's
right?
vitamin D or C. I think it's D. 'Cause it's like the.
Pretty
yeah.
sure it's vitamin D. It's
I
but
think
like
it's C.
but
I
like
think you're wrong.
a serious deficit. Like
Like you don't eat fruit for like a year. It's fucking.
well, it's not just fruit. You don't just get because you get like is it vitamin C? I think you might be right. I think it is vitamin C.
I was about to say,
Vitamin
isn't
C
vitamin
is
C in
different.
oranges?
Yeah.
Isn't oranges like have to do with anything with like scurvy?
Well, yeah, because Gangplank's
Black
Gangplank
Plant,
is remove scurvy and he eats oranges. So.
Yeah, it's a lack of vitamin C in the
vitamin
diet.
C. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
It you get it from not eating enough fruits and vegetables in your diet.
You would think that like they would have
What are the
like,
side effects of being of scurvy?
Of scurvy?
Scurvy. Let's see. Here.
it's like you're just really nasty.
you kind of just rot.
yeah, you're just like really gross. I
Okay.
think.
Symptoms may not occur for a few months after a person's dietary intake of vitamin C drops too low. Bruising, bleeding gums, weakness, fatigue, and rash.
Yeah.
Why do you want scurvy?
So I can. Do you know anyone who said, "Oh, I had scurvy last week. I was down with scurvy. I gotta call out of work because I got scurvy." I want to be the guy who's like, "Remember that time when I had
Sounds like a-
scurvy?"
You always want to be the odd one
I want
out.
to be the pirate guy.
Be the pirate guy. Well, I mean, hey, well, you.
That'd be
You know?
awful though.
I think no. The
You're like
pirates.
so old-fashioned that you have to like get scurvy just to prove a point of like, oh yeah, guys, I'm different. I'm a pirate.
I'm different.
See,
I
I am a pirate. I got scurvy. Like, come on, I'm a pirate, guys.
I'm gonna like accidentally poke my eye out.
Yeah, I sold my car. I have a
Accidentally.
boat now.
Yeah, it's like I sold my car and I got this awesome ship here.
Yo, he wants to be part of
I
the
built
gang.
this.
It probably costs way more money to get like a boat built than to buy a car.
Well,
in
like,
this day and age.
well, when you say
100%.
boat, do you mean like a pirate boat, as in like a giant wooden
like
galleon?
a galleon.
Yeah, galleon.
That would be like millions to get that
Yeah, it
built
would
in
be
this day and age.
millions,
You'd
yeah.
have-
Especially
I'd get,
because
like,
you want
a-
to make it out of wood. And back then, it was everything was made out of wood. Now everything's made out of like metal. So,
It'd be
so
like-
get
yeah, like
something
a-
made
just
out
get,
of
like-
wood
It'd be like a wooden
that can't be
sailboat.
processed.
a wooden sailboat.
Yeah.
That would last like a day at sea.
Just
at
get like a
most.
rinky-dink like rowboat and just have like the giant, like a little sail.
the Jolly Roger flying on there. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. That's good. I
No,
like
but
that.
to
I'm the
answer,
captain
to
of the
answer
Jolly
your
Roger.
question, pirates never really existed in the form that you think that they existed in.
Die, bitch.
I'm serious. They didn't. Most the heyday.
They never even sailed the 7 seas. They only sailed 4 of them.
Yeah, they only sell 4 of them, idiot. Also, why is it the 7 seas? There's like 4 oceans.
I don't know.
Why do they? No, seriously. There's the Pacific
probably
Ocean,
didn't
the
know that
Atlantic
back
Ocean,
then.
the Indian Ocean, and the. There's another one that I can't. There's a 4th one, but there's not 7 of them.
Google it. Google why it's called the 7 seas.
It's,
No.
I'm not gonna Google that.
No.
I mean, you can if you
I'm
want.
not.
but
I'm not gonna be the guy that Googles.
the Google guy. Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
look
other-
at this. We're so much of degenerates. We're not even gonna look
Yeah, who
if we're
cares?
right or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we're done with this conversation. Next topic.
Hey, I like my pirates.
no
Pirate topic.
pirates.
Okay.
Porn.
Here's do you want to talk about that?
I will.
Yeah.
Do it.
You
You
guys
you
want-
really want to talk about it?
I do.
I want
It
to hear
was
this story.
funny. It
You
was
keep-
really
You
funny.
keep talking about this.
Okay. What?
Well, to me, it was funny.
all right. Go. I'm not in the loop here, so fill me in.
I am not.
So
Go for it.
I recently downloaded like Tinder.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
why?
And why? I'm on the hunt.
He's on the hunt.
You?
The
Yeah.
prowl.
I'm on the prowl.
Okay.
Actually I was on the prowl for a day and a half, and then I realized that dating apps are crap, but I still use it.
Okay. All right.
I got it. Then the second day, I got 2 matches, and one of the matches they met. They were just like, "All right, hold on. I don't want to text on this dumb app. Here's my Instagram." So I text her through Instagram, and then we just start talking for a bit. I think she's like 20 something, like 22,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, "All right, let me be real with you. I want to be a cam girl," and I'm just like, "Oh." And she was just like, so basically what I want to do is have a partner. So basically we're gonna come to my house, and then we're gonna videotape us having sex, and then we're gonna upload it.
Oh.
So
That's not a cam girl though. That's just being a porn star. That's not a cam girl.
that's what I said.
Cam girls are like the girls that like they're on like cam websites and it's like a donation
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Like,
that,
And they
it's
just
like
masturbate on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that's
basically it.
that's not that. She just.
that's why I was confused at
Yeah.
first. I'm just like, wait a minute, isn't that just porn? And she was just like, no, it's totally different, okay? And I'm just like, I don't know about this. And she was
Why-
just like, when are you free? I'm just like,
So
when
Putting
are
your
you
ass
free?
is not sex. Like
I have questions. So like, was she
Okay.
good looking? Was she a decent looking girl?
I can show you what she looks like.
Oh,
Don't
boy.
show the
well,
camera.
Yeah, you probably
don't
don't want to
Don't
show the camera.
I
Show
won't show the
me,
camera, but
but,
I will show you.
Okay. Well, I
Because
mean,
I'm curious.
this is a. Well, in my opinion, I don't like. That just sounds like porn. That's not.
Yeah, that's exactly what
that's
it
just
is.
porn.
Yeah.
But apparently it was some website that she was.
Oh yeah, I might be familiar. What website?
All right.
Well, yeah, but you can never trust pictures on the internet, though.
No, but that's not.
She just uploaded that yesterday.
Well, I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I can't. I mean, you know.
It's hard when her hair's covering it.
Well, that's yeah. Isn't that the thing they do? Where they like, they're like, oh, you know, like I'm. It's like hiding my inner feelings. Or
That's
some
exactly
emo shit
what
or
it-
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or yeah. Then they do like this, like the peace sign, or like
Yeah.
yeah.
They always have to cover
they
that
have to,
one eye.
I mean, they have to show like the best side of their face on camera.
The
Dude,
other
that's-
half of her face is just like gone.
So
She's fucking Two-Face from Batman.
Right.
Just like, it's just all like just rotten on the one side.
Yeah.
She has to
and
cover that up.
burned.
Yeah.
so anyway,
That was my one question. And then
What?
why did she? What stuck like what like stuck out about to her? You like why was she? Why did she choose you?
fuck if I know. Probably because she's a whore and no one else wanted her.
I mean, yeah.
Yikes.
That's just
Because I
that's-
declined.
That's just the truth.
I mean,
I guess.
yeah, that's true. You should never. You should always be very wary of women that are like, let's have sex right now,
That's
because
like,
that is
that's like 80% of Tinder.
well,
yeah, because like I didn't know two things. One, if she had any type of sexually transmitted diseases,
Yup.
and two, who she was.
Right.
Well, I mean that part doesn't
So,
matter to
like-
most people. And
Well, I mean,
that's
she
the
probably
bad
just
part.
saw Captain Hook on Tinder. Was like, okay, gotta get me some of that
So
scurvy.
hot.
What is your profile? Look
What is my
like, Jared?
profile? You want to see my
Is
profile?
it good?
Is it
like,
Captain
I don't know.
You should
No,
put Captain
I-
Hook on there.
On a different dating app, I have pictures of only me as like Captain Hook in theater
Yeah.
shows I've been in.
10 out of 10 would get
But
scurvy
here,
from that.
let me show
Yeah.
you. Would get scurvy,
Scurvy was a
from that.
transmittable disease.
I mean,
I
it probably
definitely
is
have
it.
that.
Scurvy is
No,
a
it should
sexually
be.
transmitted
No, scurvy should
disease.
I mean, only
So-
probably only if you gum each other, but
Alright.
like,
Oh, here's
God,
yeah.
get my rotten gums all up in there.
I'm
Hell
vitamin
yeah.
C or
We need to-
D
we need to
deficient. I
sanitize.
need-
Here, if you want
Take your pick of your scent. What scent
Do you want to
I
see?
do want to see.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh wow, your first. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's a good picture. It shows your care. It shows you're caring.
Yeah, it
Oh,
shows that
man.
I am a
It shows you're a single dad.
Wow.
single dad.
That's what you should. You should be like
I
19.
should. I'm
you should be
19. I'm a
you'd be like,
single.
Jared, 19, single father.
There's no pictures of me on your profile, so I'm kind of.
Oh, unfortunate. Maybe you should have been with me at Disney and watched some of my shows. You came to
If you
Peter
swipe
Pan.
right on me, we're a package deal.
Pat,
the
you're in
green-
it. You're
What the
you're on my
heck?
profile.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you're the.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
it was the theater. It was the show.
Holy shit! I
Oh,
actually
dude.
am.
Wait, can I see? Wait, let's
I
see.
here.
actually am.
Oh,
on this
nice,
profile.
dude.
That's an okay profile. That's not bad. That's good.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, dude, so hot.
Yeah,
oh
and
my
there's
God.
there's like 6 pictures.
That's so hot.
That's a good one. I like that. Okay, what scent do you want?
sense.
I don't fucking care.
I'll pick for you. I'll pick for you.
I know. I'm not gonna put hand sanitizer on.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm
Choose
not.
for
You're
me.
gonna be sanitary. You
Please,
look kind of
choose
like
for
a.
me.
I will
You look
sl-
kind of like a sweater weather
Every
kind of guy.
single person in this profile is a package deal. So if
No,
you
It's
I'm
a
not- I'm not putting hand
package
sanitizer
deal.
on.
Oh my god,
So
that
you
is
swear-
so smart.
Just be like,
I literally I sent a picture of like me and the gang, and I'm just like, this is a package deal. Swipe right now, and you get everyone in the package.
it's a buy one get 5 free.
I mean,
Buy one get 18 free.
honestly, that's probably not even a bad like pickup line. Be like, yeah, just send him the picture and be like, we're a package deal. It's a good idea.
Someone's
You
looking
just,
for
you
that.
just play
yeah.
fucking. You just play
I
fucking.
mean-
Where's Waldo? Of like, all right, you gotta guess which one is me.
Yeah, which one is me?
I hate those profiles. I literally
Yeah,
hate those
right.
profiles. It's just like 8 people, and you're just like, which one is you?
When I, it was a long time ago, like a year ago, when I had Tinder for like a week.
Wow, it's a really long time ago.
It was like a year ago.
Okay, continue.
And it's like
The
it's
proper
it's
age.
Such like a, it's such like not. It's so like not for me. I'm like, this is awful.
Tinder sucks.
It's
Unless you
terrible.
want to
It's a
literally.
very,
It's good if you're someone who just wants to have
yeah,
sex.
which is
because
what-
that's the only way you're ever gonna get matches that
yeah,
are
and that's
edgy
why
people.
that's Tinder has pioneered the sexual experience for people our age. That's
Yeah.
why it's
Yeah, it
pioneered
has.
that. That's what it is. They can't advertise it as that. But that's exactly what it is, and they know it.
Mhm.
That's why they make it so easy.
Yeah.
Why can't they just make a dating app for just us gamers?
Isn't
Like,
there
it's
one of
called
those?
Gamer.
We should make that.
Oh, the Degenerates dating app.
Yes, this is genius.
Welcome to our
This
app.
is
Screw the
genius.
podcast.
Yeah,
We're
screw the
making a
podcast. Let's
gamer
make a
dating app.
gamer dating app.
It's called
just
game.
gonna-
It's called Gamer. We get the most oppressed gamers and hook
Yes.
them
No,
Pat,
we
you're a
call it
genius.
oppressed. No, we call it oppressed gamer.
I love this. It's just gonna be a bunch of fat chicks. That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah, like
Dude, what
But
I
for all the people that want like the big titty goth,
there's
yes.
a
all-
person
For all
There's
the
a
gamers
person
that
I
want
know
to be
that's-
down to
Pat,
smash.
you look like
that's
a magical
pretty-
mango kind of guy. Put your hand up. Magical mango kind of guy.
Let's see
Jared,
if-
you're
let's see
looking
if the
like a.
microphone can pick
what am I
this up.
looking
You
like?
need some stress relief. Here's some
Stress
here's some eucalyptus tea.
I
That just
hate
went right up my
tea.
nose.
I like. Oh, then you're more of a sweater weather kind of guy. I'll take the eucalyptus tea.
What the fuck is this?
It smells good,
You-
but it just burned my nostrils.
You know,
when I first
I'll have
inhaled.
some
eucalyptus
sweater weather.
Ooh.
Here you go.
Dude, the word
I
eucalyptus.
feel the burn. Oh my god.
You ever think about that word?
No.
Eucalyptus?
That's a great word.
Not really.
No, because you would probably be the only person that would remember this. You remember like because you used to watch a lot of Rooster Teeth, right? Yeah. Did you remember from their Let's Play channel when they were doing Family? They were doing Family Feud, and it was like I can't remember what it was, but it was like what it was. Oh no, it was like what do pandas eat? And like one of them chose eucalyptus, and then no, but the funny part is like months later they were playing another trivia game that was like no, it was Jeopardy, and they got one that was like this mammal, or it was like. Or no, it was like the koala eats what substance, and then Ray just like eucalyptus. Like
I remember that.
Yeah, as man, dude,
Eucalyptus.
fucking classic shit, dude.
Classic.
Classic
Honestly,
shit.
just classic.
Let's see if I.
Anyway,
all right.
next topic.
Let's see if I
We've
have-
talked
I'm-
about my
I'm
porn
really,
story.
I'm really cutting them down. Let's see here. Oh, that's a Dave topic.
A Dave
here's a
topic.
good one. This is actually one I came up with.
Yeah.
Okay, if you could be like any celebrity or like worldwide known person, who would you be? Like
Joe Rogan.
really? That's a fast answer.
Ben Platt.
Who's that? I don't know who that is.
It's a famous like
Like theater guy.
yeah.
Tell us
He's
about
like-
it. What-
huh?
Who is he? Like, tell us about it. What does he do?
Well, I don't really know much about him, but I know that he's a fantastic singer and he is a Tony Awards winner.
Ooh.
Yeah,
okay.
he's insanely talented, and I wish I could be him because he was also a lead. He started as a lead in a musical that I love, which is Dear Evan Hansen, and he was the main character for that, and basically molded that character into what it is now.
Ooh.
And then he quit that show so he can pursue other stuff, like other shows and all that. But he's like insanely talented, and I wish I could be him. Out of all
Yeah.
people,
Pat.
I was probably thinking about like maybe like Casey Neistat, maybe in terms of like
Yeah?
no, but like
You want to be the ugliest fuck on the planet?
No. All right, hear me out. Like mainly in regards to like like videography and like editing. I
Right.
would love to
Yeah.
I would love to
I
like
get what you
have
mean.
that level of skill of like just literally just going literally
about that level of
anywhere and
looks?
just like filming.
Yeah, you want to look like Casey Neistat.
So
What? Oh God, what's happening?
that's leaving.
Are you leaving? What? What? What did you see something?
Yeah, it was a cricket.
Cricket.
I don't know where it is. It's behind you.
Oh well, it's a cricket.
Yeah, calm down. It's okay.
It's not gonna make any noise because of the noise that we are making. So.
Yeah.
But
But
I
even
have-
then, like, who gives a shit about like what celebrities look like?
I
Honestly.
do.
yeah, right. Yeah.
No, I don't actually.
I have like two.
Yeah.
So my first one is Faker. I would
You
in
know
a
that was
heartbeat.
obvious.
Be the greatest League of Legends player of all time.
Yeah, I get paid like he's just good. Right?
Dude, he fucking lost though. They lost.
No, he lost, and it's funny
and he
because
played like shit too.
no, yeah.
He
The
played like
funny thing is
shit.
the only good thing is about SKT is they all play around him. And when he fucks up, they all go down burning with him.
Oh, yeah.
He gets caught out in the fight. That's why they lost Worlds last year.
Yeah.
And that's why they lost Worlds this year.
Yeah. No, I watched. I
And they
was
know it,
watching the
too.
game. Yeah, versus G2.
Yep.
Like it
Yep,
was.
I watched it too.
Yeah, it was just. It was sad, honestly, to see. Like that is like the first time I've ever seen Faker do bad. Like he got stomped. Like when he was on, I think it was game. What game was it? He was on Rise. Two? Yeah, it was game 2. He got his fucking shit pushed in that game.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen him do badly on Rise before.
Yeah. And what's it? What was I gonna say?
Something about Faker.
Oh no, like good for G2 honestly, because like
Oh, dude, G2 is the best. They are the best European team that has ever been put together in the history of League of Legends.
yeah, and they're great,
Yeah.
and I'm happy for them
God,
because I'd rather
I
EU.
fucking love League of Legends.
Pat
dude.
does not like League of Legends. Okay.
Fucking love
Anyways, that
League
was
of
my
Legends.
first pick. My second pick is Coyote Peterson. No joke.
Why?
Why, you want
Do
to
you-
like
do
you
you
want to
just
get
wanna-
stung by every
what-
fucking animal?
do you
Not
just-
that part, but I like animals. I want to be like like okay. I was watching videos the other day about Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Right when Steve Irwin, like on his death and like his legacy, his son is now Robert Irwin. He's
Uh-huh.
going to like he's like living in his father's
Yeah,
footsteps, and it's
yeah.
the coolest shit ever.
Yeah,
You
their
got
whole
the
family's
accent
like
and
that.
everything. Yeah, and I love it. But like the death of Steve Irwin was so like unfortunate.
Yeah.
And,
Very
like,
unfortunate.
He was like the animal guy. Like the animal guy. Now like Coyote Peterson is like the animal guy. But like I'd love to be like an animal guy. Like a world known animal guy.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely like becoming. He's not at the level that Steve Irwin was, but he's definitely getting there in terms of. Well, I don't think anyone can live up to
No.
his legacy. You know, like what? Like just he was because he was almost like the first, like
Yeah.
big, like majorly well known, like animal guy. You
Yeah.
know?
And he was the first one. I mean, he was the crocodile hunter, right?
Yeah, the crocodile hunter.
He had this quote. I forget what it was. I need to look it up.
Oh
but
boy.
It was like something about
We're getting to the Googles.
something
Goggle.
about oh, what was it? I gotta find it.
Well, as you're looking that up,
Yeah.
No, I want to.
Yeah, as you're looking that up, I changed my answer. I wish I was Blitz Chung. I wish I was a professional Hearthstone player.
who's the person that killed himself?
That didn't get banned.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I wish I was him.
I wish I was a world-renowned
Wait,
pedophile.
I can be him.
A world-renowned pedophile that didn't kill himself.
It's true. No, it was definitely,
Just like Steve Irwin, it was homicide. Except it wasn't an animal; it was just from another guy.
yeah, exactly. You know, dude, I wonder what that stingray had against Steve. You know,
Yeah, I can't find it, but I watched an interview with his camera guy
yeah,
like 10 years later telling the story. They went out, they were doing like an ocean themed like special.
yeah,
And they were in like chest deep water and they were recording the stingrays
mm-hmm.
and he just it came close to him and he thought it was just like he didn't know what was going on, or he thought something else or whatever, and it came up and it just like took its thing and just like jabbed him, like stabbed him like repeatedly in like here, like in his chest. It pierced his heart,
Wow.
like just like that. And they saw blood. It went away. They got to the boat, and he's like, he's in pain and stuff. They get him on the boat, and he's like, Steve's like, I think it punctured my lung. And they're like, oh, we gotta get him back. And like on the boat ride back, he's just like, his last words were, I'm dying, and that was it. Because it hit his heart, and that was it.
Wow.
That was it.
That's crazy too, because like those, like it had to have like the only way that would have killed him is if it was right there, like if it was just like on his like in his leg or like anywhere else,
even like down below here, he'd be fine.
Yeah.
He would just be in a lot of pain. No, like right to the heart, boom.
Wow.
Because it's a smart creature, and everyone's just like he totally would have forgiven that animal. Because it's not an animal's fault.
No, it's not.
No.
The animal probably accidentally saw him as a threat.
People said
it's
probably
just
thought it was like
natural
a tiger
instinct.
shark or some crap.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same thing with like fucking wild animals, like retarded celebrities that buy like tigers. It's like it's gonna fucking eat you, dude. Like
Yeah.
it's just gonna it's just its primal urge,
Right.
Like fucking well, speaking of animals, let's start talking about chimps.
I thought you were about to say, speaking of primal urge.
Yeah, guys, I'm lonely.
I watched when he was still alive. I watched because like I was on like a binge of Steve Irwin shit. He was
Yeah.
on,
Hey,
he was
Jared,
on
can you
Conan,
add me to your
right?
Tinder profile?
Like he was on Conan, right?
You're
Yeah.
already
And he
on
Conan
there.
looks so different, like back then.
Yeah, that was back when Conan wasn't on TBS.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
he was on
and the
NBC.
camera quality
I think.
was like old TV quality.
Oh yeah,
And
that classic 480p.
yeah, and anyways, he did his thing. He brought animals on, and his normal thing is he brings a crocodile, right?
Yeah.
And he brought it on, and nowadays they'll bring like a baby crocodile, or like
Yeah.
they'll bring a crocodile with like stuff around his mouth. No, Steve Irwin brought like a full-size like crocodile without stuff on its teeth, with his bare hands and like a helper to carry it, and just put it on the floor in front of
I
Conan.
mean, those Aussies are not fucking around.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
So you
and
gotta understand
and
that.
he's there, and the thing is like thrashing, and Conan's like, "You have very little control over that animal," and he's like, "I know," while smiling. He's like, "I know," and he's excited and smiling, and I'm like, "That is the most badass guy ever." And
Who
Conan's
is this
like,
again?
freaked out.
Steve
Steve Irwin, the crocodile.
He'll be
hunter,
willing
the
to
guy.
put
Really?
a fucking
Yeah.
audience in danger just
Yeah,
if it
people were
means
saying in the
getting a
comments were
laugh
like,
at it.
nothing could like go into the audience and like kill someone, but
Yeah.
Only one way to find out.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
I was,
Dude,
he's a cool guy. I wish he was alive.
Yeah, people. Well, see, the thing is about people like that is like you really have to have a passion for something like that. Like that was just his favorite thing in the world. Was like just
Animals.
being around animals, and like a lot of the more modern, like the people that are like on Animal Planet or Travel Channel or I don't know wherever the hell else they would like put this sort of content on. Like there just isn't. They're like besides. I mean, and that's like I think Coyote Peterson's so good at like what he does because he's really been able to like recapture the essence of like what it means to like be an animal like explorer. You know what I mean?
To do it like safely and like at a respectable manner. That's what Steve Irwin pioneered. Was like, this is how you do it the proper way. Stay away from these things. Handle them like this. Coyote Peterson does the same thing. It's
Yeah.
like, don't even when he gets stung by things. His main reason, I think his main reason is views. Honestly, popularity.
I would have to maybe agree with that.
But his what he says to his audience, which I believe, I'd like to believe that he believes as well, is he's teaching people this is what it can do to you.
No. It was that might have been the original intent, but eventually what it turned into was him doing research on the sting index.
That too.
Yeah.
And
Of like because there's that one guy that he interviewed that was like that basically did what Coyote Peterson does, but just like years ago, where he would purposely sting himself with like every single insect he could possibly
Yeah.
find, so he could rank it on like a pain index to like educate people on like, okay, well if you get bit by this thing, this is what's going to happen to you, and this is what you should do in case it ever happens to you, essentially.
yeah, well, and he does that. Like he goes around and gets stung by all this shit, but he's while he's doing it, he's like, "Stay the hell away from this shit, because it'll do this to you." And then you see what it does, and you're like, "Yeah, I didn't have before the video started. I wasn't gonna go anywhere near that. Now, I don't want to go anywhere near where that thing lives. I don't want to be in that vicinity."
Yeah,
Yeah, I just don't even want to
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
my house.
Right?
Yeah, that just makes me want to be a gamer even more.
Right? He goes like, there's this one where he's just like looking at like yellow jackets and wasps. He's like, and he gets stung by those like normal like yellow jackets and wasps, and I'm like, yeah, no thanks, I'm good. And then he goes into the desert and he's like, let me get this giant centipede. That's the one where he tapped out. He couldn't do
Dude, the
it.
centipede. I watched that actually, like, cause you told me about it.
I have not watched that.
Holy shit, dude! Like, I think I might have discovered that I have a serious fear of centipedes. Like, no, dude. Like, that thing was otherworldly. Like, that thing shouldn't exist. Like, Mother Nature is a piece of shit for letting that thing evolve into what it is. Yeah, there's Hunter's tattoo of a centipede.
I haven't seen the video because I don't like watching people get hurt. That's just something that I don't like.
Well,
seeing.
he's fine in all his videos.
Yeah, I know, but like I don't like watching it happen because I'm always just like,
Yeah, because you
I just
sympathy
hate it.
pain.
yeah,
Sympathy
like I
pain.
can't, I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, no, I
So what does it look like?
well, I mean, what it is like, well, I
How
also,
big is it too?
oh, it's fucking huge.
That's not the biggest
dude.
centipede.
Well,
The
it's
biggest-
not the biggest, but like it was just the fact that it was so big. Like, I mean, it was probably about what, like this, about maybe this big.
Yeah.
Holy
Camera.
shit!
Yeah, it was probably about like this big. Yeah, no, it was big, and it was thick too. That was the other thing. Like,
Yep.
it wasn't a little skinny thing. Like, it was fucking thick, really thick.
Here, pull up a picture.
Yeah.
I don't know what the species was,
I
but
don't
I
even
mean,
know what it's called.
Giant desert centipede.
yeah. Well,
Is that actually what it's called?
Yeah.
yeah, a really generic, really
Really?
generic name. The giant desert centipede.
I think we should give it our own name.
Ugly fucker.
Ugly
Ugly
fucker.
fucker.
I mean, badass
the
motherfucker.
Yeah, like that thing is nasty, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Good thing I've never wanted to
Looks
go
killer.
to the desert
That
before.
that is okay. This is a picture of a smaller. No, that's not.
Mom, now you understand why I'm a gamer?
Yeah.
Shit like that makes me never want to leave the house.
dangerous out
That's not
there.
the biggest centipede though. The biggest centipede is the Amazonian giant centipede.
Yeah, well, centipedes, I believe they're nocturnal, aren't they? Or are they not, right? Like they only come out at night.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah,
They
so
they like the dark.
yeah, you won't see those things in the daytime, hopefully at least. Holy fucking
What?
shit, that's 'cause, like, dude,
Oh
just
my god.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, nah, dude,
I can't do that.
yeah, like that
That's not-
stuff, like, yeah, bugs and stuff like that, man. Jeez, especially like, you know, like those Aussie spiders, like that are like the size of fucking like small dogs that are.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you can fucking. So in New Zealand, there's.
Oh, it's New Zealand. I thought it was
Well,
Australia.
they have them in Australia. Those are like tarantulas and stuff. I think. I'm not an expert, but I heard that in New Zealand, in a special part of New Zealand, there are spiders that are like the size of small dogs.
Yeah,
And like you can, like if it's quiet and there's like one in the house, you can hear them
hear them crunch.
crawling, like tapping on the floorboards.
Yep.
And
I'm out.
One
Grab
of
a
the
baseball bat
one
at
of
that
the
point.
causes of
Jesus
death
Christ.
in that small part of like New Zealand is car crashes because they sneak into they like warm stuff. They sneak into people's cars,
Mhm.
and then people in their cars, this giant fucking dog-sized spider crawls out.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
dude, it's like
Yikes.
those
Like-
things are.
But
Wow.
they're supposedly very docile. They
Yeah,
don't-
no, that's the weirdest thing ever. Like they don't harm humans whatsoever. Like they
What?
most of the time they actually just want to stay the fuck away from humans. Really.
Yeah,
Like-
like dark, warm places. That's it.
Yeah.
And like it.
I don't know why, but like you guys talking about that reminds me of like that one movie, Eight-Legged Freaks, where like the whole world is getting like I don't know.
What?
It's this old movie where it's like giant spiders, maybe like the size of this table.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Like they're like fucking taking over the world. Like they're just like
I'm
going
gonna
around
see
fucking
Is this
killing everything.
Is this a black and white movie?
No, it's not. It's like it's.
Well, we can pull it up right now.
Yeah,
I can
Jamie,
it
pull
right
that
now.
up.
I'll pull it up. I'm the phone guy. I'll be
Yo,
like,
look, we can
I
see the
believe it-
TV from there.
What's
Yeah.
it called?
We can watch the movie. We can make it like zoom into the TV and then like
I believe
it shows up on the
it's
screen.
called Eight-Legged
Yeah,
Freaks.
it is. It's a sci-fi thriller, 2002.
2002. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen a clip of this. Yeah, it's got a 5.4 out of 10 on IMDb.
Oh
so-
yikes.
I mean, probably because it's old.
Well, I mean,
the
2000
art's not
whatever is
great.
not that old.
Well, it's all CGI. Like it look. I mean, in
right?
today's
It's like,
standards, it doesn't look the best. But like I remember like watching that as a kid, and it basically solidified my like arachnophobia. Like I fucking
I have a
hate
recommended
spiders.
article. A Hawaii man found a foot-long centipede, killed it, and then mounted it to his wall. And that's him.
Wow. What?
That's the guy.
That is a psychopath right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, I think this has been the animal corner of the podcast.
This is the animal segment.
Yeah. All right. Do you have anything? You have any other topics, Hunter?
I have a few.
Dude, who
Let's see
knows?
if I can.
PETA can sponsor us.
I hate
Yeah, we
dude.
love animals.
I love.
Yeah,
I
we
love.
love animals.
I especially love when they shoot dogs for no
I
reason.
love animals as much as I love eating them.
What?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
PETA's a fucking garbage organization. Do you not know about this?
No.
Oh yeah, no, they're.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's a meme. Like that they're actually a shit organization. Like they'll literally there's been stories of there's like a dog that's like sitting on someone's porch and they'll like go and take it. They'll because it's like, oh, it's a wild animal. And then they'll bring it to their pound and like euthanize it. That shit happens all the time. Because they're
Fuck.
because they believe PETA believes that animals shouldn't be like owned by humans, like that it's like against their nature. So like they believe that like all cats and dogs should not even
They're breeded to be like that.
yes, I know they are, but that's what PETA believes.
They're-
Yeah,
no,
that's just the
everything
logic.
they say is like a bunch of bullshit.
Actually,
and they're against Steve Irwin, so like back against Steve Irwin. Like they have like said that. Remember last year?
Yeah, that the
They-
viral tweet that happened to
Yeah,
them.
going. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated that. I got real mad at that. I was
Yeah. No, they're a piece of shit organization.
It's funny because the other topic I had is actually an
So they're
animated
basically
question.
KKK, but animals.
I mean,
They're not violent, but
they're violent.
pieces of shit.
I mean,
Well,
obviously,
Is there
there's
is there any groups out there that like are worldly hated that kidnap people?
Incels.
ISIS.
They're the ISIS of animals.
Incels.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
The
they're
incels of animals. That doesn't make any
bunch of
sense. though.
incels.
My
Okay.
other topic was human-animal hybrids.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
like some
So back to
Animorph
the
shit?
animals.
Some
We're
an-
still talking about
Some
animals.
Animorph shit.
Hey guys, welcome
Shit.
to the Degenerates Animal Podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we'll name this.
Episode one.
That's what we'll name this
I'll find
episode.
another one. Let's see if I have any others. How about the Rwandan genocide?
What is it? What? What is that?
Why do you want to talk about the Rwandan genocide?
I don't. One of my friends suggested it.
Well, your friend is retarded. Next
Okay,
one.
Well, I mean,
Wait, what-
I'll tell
what
her you
about-
said that.
No, but what stance do you want? That it
Sorry,
was a
she's
mistake?
not dumb. Okay.
that it was necessary.
Your friend is a psychopath. Is that better?
Definitely, a good cleanse.
What was it? Can you
Okay,
enlighten me
oh,
on
I
what
will-
this is?
Yeah, guys, genocides are not
Is-
fun.
I
They're
approve.
not
I
fun.
approve.
They're
Okay.
not fun.
I approve. Okay, so the Rwandan genocide was a conflict that happened in Rwanda in the early 90s between two ethnic groups known as the Hutus and the Tutsis. I believe it was the... Shit, oh god. Was it the Hutus that killed the Tutsis or the other way
I
around?
don't really
I can't
remember.
believe they made a genocide on Hotel Rwanda.
They turned Hotel Rwanda into a real
genocide-
thing.
Into a real genocide.
Yeah, no, but basically it's lots of slaughter. I think it was a couple 100,000 people killed in a week or something like that.
So it doesn't really matter too much. Was it like two gangs?
No, it was
Two-
like
To like,
it
were
was
they
two.
religious?
No, they were
No, they
two
weren't religious.
different ethnic groups. I mean, they were both
Oh.
black. They were both black, but one of them was like much lighter. It was I'm pretty sure it was the Tutsis. It was the Tutsis were like the upper. They were like the upper class, and they had like lighter skin. And it was the Hutus that had like much darker skin, and therefore they were like lower class.
I'm trying to think of a
It was
movie.
it was almost like a civil war, but
Yeah,
it
it
was
was a s-
very one-sided.
Well, it was
Like
it was a
Greece?
one-sided civil war that was also very fast. It was only like
A few weeks.
it was only a few weeks before
Didn't the
like
UN come
yeah,
in?
the UN
What's the
stepped
movie
in.
with the two gangs that hate each other?
That Romeo and
Oh,
Juliet
no,
remake?
No, not that. Well, that I think
Uh,
that actually is what it is.
Side Street Story?
I don't know.
What? No, what's the fuck? The book that we read
It's
in like
also like
seventh,
it's
eighth
also
grade.
like a musical.
Yeah, West Side Story. That's
Yeah,
it.
West
yeah.
Side. That's what
Yeah.
it is. That's the
It's
movie.
some
West Side Story.
Some West Side Story shit.
So it's some West Side Story shit.
Yeah.
You know what? I appreciate whoever suggested that. That's pretty
This is a very
funny.
broad topic, but another suggestion from our friend is Minecraft.
I love
Why?
Minecraft.
Love Minecraft.
I
We've
fucking love Minecraft.
Minecraft has been talked about so many times that we don't need to talk about Minecraft.
Yeah, but I love Minecraft.
Yeah.
Minecraft is.
Why don't you love Minecraft?
I do love Minecraft. Minecraft is like.
Would you kill for Minecraft?
I don't know about that, but
I would kill in Minecraft.
Minecraft is great because like there really is no other game like it. Like there are so many games that try to copy it, but like it's kind of crazy that a game like that at its core is really simple is like it's so widespread, so like it's very easy to pick up, but there's a lot of nuance to it. I don't know. I just fucking like Minecraft, man. Minecraft's a cool game.
And that's that.
Yeah, I
Very
mean,
cool. End of discussion.
I texted Dave to see if he's coming, but he's not.
Not
I don't
responding.
think Dave's
actually,
coming.
let me look and see if he's on World of Warcraft right now.
Anyway, what,
I'm
do you have any
curious.
another topic?
I'm checking to see if Dave's on. Oh no,
Probably-
he's not on. So he must be doing something. Then I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Probably like the whole time he's just been waiting outside. He's like, all right, guys, when are you gonna like invite me inside? Like,
He's
He's
like
a
a vampire.
vampire.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Sorry. Okay. Is that it? You got a topics or what? We got to keep this thing rolling. Anything or
Hunter.
Huh? Oh.
we got to keep this rolling?
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have. I'm
We're,
running
run-
out.
we're
I'm
running.
out.
We're running dry.
Yeah, I am. I have the Minecraft, not Minecraft, the Dave question, but I want Dave to be here.
Well, I mean, if Dave's, we've been recording this for like an hour, like a little more than an hour. So
I don't think it's that.
it has been. Yeah, it's been a little
Yeah,
more
no,
than
it's
an
been
hour.
an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I can tell by the time.
Keep going.
There's a clock on the
well,
wall.
yeah, no, I
Keep
know,
going.
but so I mean, sure, go ahead, ask the question.
So, because Dave came up with this, so why in video games do we not have realistic bowel emptying yet? like when people die, they shit themselves. That's just realistic. Why isn't that? People want realistic games. Why not in Call of Duty when I kill someone, they just shit their pants and all their guts come out? Like why?
Well,
yeah, missed opportunity for Death Stranding with Hideo Kojima.
dude, I heard that game. I heard that game is literally a walking simulator. Like
Well, I
it's
mean-
I heard it's so boring. It's literally just a walking simulator. Like there's no gameplay except for walking.
The only other thing I heard about it was just people like flame the ever living shit out of the IGN review about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah, it has like way more dislikes than likes on the review. I didn't really like watch the video to like understand why, because I don't fucking give a shit about IGN. But like a lot of people are like basically saying that like IGN's review is like just garbage.
No. The only other thing I know about Death Stranding is apparently there's a lot of Monster Energy drinks in that game, because I keep seeing memes about it on social media of like the main character just drinking Monster Energy.
Does he really?
Yeah, no, apparently it's like in the game, and I guess it must be some sort of sponsored deal, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I literally have seen like 5 seconds of gameplay, so like I might just be talking out of my ass, but yeah. Well, we don't have realistic bowel movements yet because it's probably deemed unfun for gameplay purposes.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like a cosmetic. Like, you know, no. You know how like in Halo Reach, I should say, because since they're remaking, well, not remaking them, but putting them remastering them again.
They add a shit meter. And
No. There's no. There's like you every time when you play a multiplayer matchmaking game, you get currency and use that currency to buy effects on your character.
Yeah.
And some of
They'll
them
be
are
like-
dying effects
They'll be
on
like
your character.
trails in Rocket League.
Yeah.
Bro,
No,
I
but
hope I
like-
get this checkpoint.
no.
I really need a shit.
No, but like you buy that
Shit
currency.
animation.
You buy that you get that currency and buy different effects when you die as well. in the game, so you can have like the grunt birthday party. That's what I have.
Yeah.
And like all that stuff. They should have one as a cosmetic. You can buy it, and when you die, you shit yourself
Right.
and like exfoliate.
Yes. I
Okay.
like that. I like that one, and I also like the idea of like say next Call of Duty they have this like that's a thing, and like in cosmetic in your loot boxes that you can get cool shitting animations like it's flames or something when you die. You're just like,
Flames?
"What?" And then, you know.
Well, I mean, it'll just be one more thing for them to add to their loot boxes.
Dude, who knows? They
It'll
could
make
add
them
it to the
money.
battle pass for Modern Warfare.
That's true. They could always add it to the
Battle
battle pass.
Pass.
Yeah.
It's a shame Dave wasn't here talking
All
about
right,
that. 'cause I
we
think
wanted
he
to
had
do something different with our next campaign. Shit meters.
It's so realistic that like
If you
in the
don't
middle
shit,
of a
you
mission,
will die.
Yeah, it's like in the middle of a mission, like there's a shit meter, and like your soldier, like when it reaches max, like your soldier's like, he's like, I gotta take a shit, like
Price
it's
is like,
coming out.
Captain Price is in the middle of like his exposition, and he's like, "Wait, hold on, this will just take a second," and he just drops his
I like
pants.
that. Why in a survival game there's like hunger
There should
hunger
add
bars?
constipation if they add that. Like if you
Yeah.
hold it for too long, you get
There's hunger
constipated.
bars, and in even some games there's like thirst meters.
Yeah.
Why is there
Gas
Because
meter.
no one.
gas
The
meter,
reason
shit
why,
meter,
if you
piss
want the
meter?
if you want the
Piss
realistic
meter.
reason why, is because no one wants that. in
I
the
do.
game.
do.
I do.
want that.
No
I like
one
my
realistically
realism.
wants that in the
Then,
game.
then you can get like a real life adapter. You hook up to yourself where if you shit in real life, you shit in game.
Ah, yes. Taking
Meg
VR,
spitting
VR to the
straight
next
facts.
level.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I
Go
want games.
one step
not-
further into the Nexus.
Oh, I actually,
I like that.
if we want to move on to a next topic, I actually have something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Hit me with it.
surprisingly, I know.
Okay, hit me with
So recently,
it. Okay.
it is a musical, but I'm gonna like take something from that so we can have a separate conversation from like a show.
Mm-hmm.
But I was watching a musical, Be More Chill, and in that musical, they take a pill. Like this one person's like really sad that he's a loser in high school, basically. So he takes a
Sounds
pill.
very relatable.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
it's super relatable. So he takes a pill, and when he takes that pill, it's like a supercomputer, and so it like this pill like
I know this
dissolves.
show. I've seen this show.
Yeah, you seen it? Yeah, it like dissolves, and then like it basically teaches him how to like tells him like it's a separate entity that can like
I think I've seen this.
yeah that can that basically tells him what to do to be more cool.
Some crazy fucking drugs
Maybe
that
I
he's
haven't
taking.
seen this.
It's
It's a TV show or is it?
it's a musical.
It's a musical. Never mind. I haven't seen this.
I don't know if it's a TV show or a movie, but like it's
Yeah.
it's really cool.
There is
like-
a show that. Is
But like
I don't remember
we
this,
we
and
should
that's
have something like that.
classified.
You take a pill and then you have a supercomputer telling you how to be more chill.
Man, this is one really weird episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah. There you go.
No,
Watch Black Mirror.
No, I've never seen an episode of Black
I think
Mirror.
you'd like it
but-
actually.
Yeah, no, I probably would. But you know what? Literally the only thing I have ever seen of Black Mirror. You might know this, but I remember there's a scene. I have no idea what the context of the scene is, but it's the only reason why I've seen it is because they're playing a Radiohead song in the background that is one of my favorites, exit music for a film. And it's like this kid that's like being like cyberbullied online, and it's like to the point where like it's like I don't. It was so long since I watched it, but it was
I think I know what episode you're talking
yeah no. All I know is that I just like the song in the background was very thematic to like what was happening. Anyway,
Yes.
what yeah talking. I mean, we can talk about like some Black Mirror shit if you want. Like what? What you don't?
Continue.
Are you not familiar with Black Mirror,
No,
Pat?
no, just keep going. I'm
What-
not. Am
Are
I
you
being
upset?
too
But
much of a
what
nuisance?
I
Are
was
you
trying to
upset?
say
No.
is, would you guys want that, like a pill?
Well,
That,
so like
you
I take
swallow the pill and then you have a supercomputer on like in your brain.
so like I just know everything.
and you can make it. Well, yeah, it knows everything.
And
And it tells you what to do if you want to be more cool, and you can turn it off whenever you want. And you could also like tell it to like turn off certain things so you don't have to see certain people. That's in the
What?
show, by the way. That's in the show.
Yeah, I wish I had like a in my settings where I could just turn off like just visibility.
Block users.
Visibility on like human beings.
You can also make it take on any form.
Take on
Well,
any
like
form.
take on any person.
What do you mean,
like
like
you become
Like in the
someone
show, it
else.
was Keanu Reeves.
what?
Yeah.
That's kind of
Like what? So like the entity of the supercomputer is Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, like
Like
that's
talking in
that's
your
like
head?
yeah.
Oh, that's kind of.
But like it's like a person, like basically a hologram, but it's a human. But you can only you can see it.
So like your mind guide.
Your
right?
mind
Yeah.
Take the
guide.
pill, and then
Yeah,
like
that's
Keanu
ba-
Reeves is there, and he's like, do this, do that.
Yeah, and like if it wants to, it can. This is the worst
Okay.
part. If it wants to, it can just take over.
You know
Yeah.
that?
Well, that shit.
Like it will do its job and just like you will be cool, but like
Guys,
shit's
Keanu
scary.
Reeves possessed me and made me Victorian.
by the way, to deactivate it, you have to drink Red Mountain Dew.
What?
That's also
Code
in the
Red?
show.
I love Code Red.
I prefer
You
voltage,
drink
but...
Green Mountain Dew to turn it on and Red Mountain Dew to turn it off.
Okay. I'm down for that. Yeah.
Sounds so oddly specific.
Yeah, like it does sound really like
As if I'm reading it from a
Like,
show.
no, it'd be like it's like Mountain Dew sponsors it, and they're like, you have to drink your patented crisp Mountain Dew Code Red, and they like show the bottle with the logo on
it like glistens, and there's just like a sparkle in the teeth, just like
And you must drink it with a silly straw. And that's the key and that's the key component.
It
Yeah.
activates when you go
no-
through the silly straw.
Yeah, the juices they like the carbonation it like transforms while it's in the silly straw.
Yeah.
No silly
So
straw.
are you saying?
shit out of luck?
Are you
kid.
asking like who would I have as my like spirit guide?
I'm asking. Well, two questions. Who would you have as your supercomputer, and
Joe Rogan.
would you want to do it?
Faker.
Teach you how to be
Irwin.
good at this. Teach you how to be
Oh no,
good at
Joe
League.
Rogan, 100%. Because I just want Joe Rogan to be like, I just want Joe Rogan to be in my head and just like, I just want to repeat his mantras over
Alex
and
Jones.
over.
Actually, maybe it should be.
Alex Jones.
Maybe it should
That'd
be
awful.
if that type of pill existed. What would you want it to teach you?
How to be good at League?
I hate you.
No, probably like how to be good at school.
How to be good at sex.
By the way, it would know. Okay.
How do I
what?
sex this woman?
Please, teach me.
Joe Rogan, show me the way.
Yeah, no, Joe Rogan could definitely teach you that.
Yeah?
Oh
Here,
yeah.
I'll take
a
the
lot of
No,
Let me
you'd,
take
be, no,
over.
you'd take the pill and you'd be like, Joe Rogan, how do I sex this woman? And he'd be like, dude, you seen those fucking chimps? They'll rip your arms off.
There's a lot of possibilities of that. Like I could do Faker, and Faker could I could be playing League, and then Faker just be like, do this, or he'd say it in Korean, and I wouldn't have any idea what the fuck he's saying.
But it would be in your mind, so would you be able to understand? You would be able to understand.
He'll teach me how to learn Korean first, and then I can speak Korean.
Yeah, there you go. Learn how to speak Korean.
By the way,
Then you just
if
have,
you
like, your
wanted to, it
classmates
can-
around, you're like, why the
If you
fuck is
wanted
this kid
to, it
speaking
could talk
Korean?
through you.
talk through me.
Yeah, if you wanted to, it can talk through you.
No, because I don't.
Well, and look, not in their voice, but like you can be like, "Oh, can you help me with this?" And they'd be like, "Okay," and then they would talk and basically like do what you want them to do. I don't know how to explain. Like, how would I explain it? Like for me, memorizing lines, I'd be like, "Memorize this for me," and there's like, I already know it, and then they say it, but it's not like
They
it's
say
me
it in
saying
your
it.
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say it in your voice. I get it.
I probably still want to be me though.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to do that because it's not. Because at that point, it's not me. It's like, it's just some other.
But you don't have to do that. That's like an option
this is?
that you can do.
But you
This is
also
like
have to
Ross and Kane.
like
it's like
Ross.
it's either become Ross or you either become Shadow Assassin Kane.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Either take over and push him away.
Basically, what we're saying, Pat, is play League. That's
Yeah,
why we
right.
brought you here,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, no, this is really just a ploy to get you to play League of
Yeah,
Legends.
you should really
No, but-
play League of Legends.
No, but the other thing you have to understand too is that like while like you're having a conversation with whoever's like in your head after taking this pill, people around you are gonna like probably be listening.
you
to
don't have
just
to-
talking
have it
to
in your
yourself.
But
head.
you
Yeah.
don't have to talk. You can be like, because they're in your mind. You can just have the conversation in your head.
Yeah.
No,
I think without the silly straw, like you have to talk. You have to
I
talk
think-
out loud.
I think it'd be
and
way
people are
better
gonna
if you had to
throw
talk
into a
out
fucking
loud.
mental asylum.
It would be way better if you had to talk to them out loud.
Like,
That'd be way better.
Just like hunters.
You're
in the
just
middle-
like
talking
they're
about?
just like that you can like talk to me inside your mind. I mean, your mind is like, I don't care.
You start talking Korean.
Yeah,
Hunter's talking
he's
Korean
talking
in class.
Korean to
Like,
yourself.
they're like, "Oh, Hunter, do you have something to share with the class?"
Like, sorry, it was Faker.
It's-
the fuck
what
is
would you like to bring to
Faker?
show and tell? Faker.
I would have like whoever's like narrating for me, just like
I love in the
only speak
background.
in sign language. So in the middle of class, I have to like go like this, just like.
Yeah, I love in the background we have the defy the issue flag. No one's gonna know what that is if they're listening.
What do you mean?
Defy the issue.
Yeah, dude, I hate drugs. Drugs suck.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
drugs.
It's the whole anti-drug
Yeah.
thing.
Drugs are
Program.
bad.
Except they're not. Okay, next question. Next topic.
Next topic, I'm out.
No, you're out.
Unless we talk about cheesecake again.
Let's talk. I mean, I don't want to talk about cheesecake. Let's
Yeah, because you're wrong.
let's defy the issue.
What is the issue?
The issue is your tissue.
I
That
didn't
is
like
not the issue.
I didn't
Come
like
on.
that.
That's
I
a
didn't like that.
that is a
You-
fucking.
I'm gonna squirt.
You're no
Japanese
longer
cherry
the host
blossom
of this
sand
show.
hand-
That is
Sand
a
sanitizer?
reference.
For that joke, you're no longer the host of this show. Get the fuck out of
Whoever,
here.
whoever listens to this podcast, let's leave it up to a poll.
What do
Should-
you
oh,
think?
What do you think? Should this guy be kicked out
That is-
of the
that
of
is-
the podcast? Let us know.
Everyone's just gonna vote Dave.
That is a
Yeah, everyone
reference.
just votes Dave.
That joke is a reference to a 9-year-old YouTube poop. Don't you know? It's the
I love
iCarly
the YouTube
one.
poop.
And it's like
Yeah.
It's like YouTube poop. Spencer shoves the bagel up his rectum or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it. I don't know.
No, oh, dude,
Like me.
YouTube poops, classic
That is
YouTube
classic
content.
YouTube content.
It's classic stuff. Like
Bagels. I didn't even
bagel. Yo, let's just do a podcast where we just repeat YouTube poops for an hour.
Yeah, I fucking hate that idea.
Yeah, I think it's a good
I think you
idea.
got the wrong crowd for that. You,
No,
you,
no,
need,
no.
you need more like other people that we have.
What do you mean? Oh, well, that's because you got.
I think
Did
Dave
you-
would join you.
Did you guys not watch a lot of
AK.
YouTube poops then?
I never watched
I
any.
watch a lot of.
I only
YouTube
watch.
I did, but I
I
can't
only
recite them.
watch and see memes that you guys post in the Discord or link to me. Other than that, I am very uneducated on all of that.
Meme culture.
Yeah, because I don't really care because you guys are my inventory.
That's great.
All right, you dropped your
pretty-
hand sanitizer.
You did drop your hand sanitizer. I'm very engrossed in meme culture.
Sorry, I just had to put my boots
I
on
think-
the table that I just bought last night.
Sponsored.
Yeah, sponsored by
Oh.
LL Bean.
I work at LL Bean, guys. They're
yeah.
really good. I'm actually I'm sponsoring them. How about that? How about we're sponsoring LL Beans?
Sponsored.
These are bean boots.
Yeah, I'm sure they really want us to sponsor.
Yeah, like they
The
don't have a lot of
Degenerates
money.
podcast.
They already have a lot of money.
No, but
They only hire.
I'm
because they
very
actually care.
engrossed in meme culture because I think that meme. See, despite
What can I get for you, young lady? Yeah, I would like one excellent penis. Excellent choice, my darling. We're fucked.
dude, it's like I don't. Well, no,
Look at him die. Mr. Krabs, I did it. That's me, girl.
I have no idea what you're reciting.
I know what he's
hilarious.
reciting.
I love that.
You,
YouTube
we
group.
were I don't know we were playing Civ and they did a what was it?
It was the
It
watch
was a watch
together
together of
the
the
crusty cooch. No, it was the crusty cooch. How can I say it? I'm fucking dyslexic. The right coochie the coochie crab chronicles.
the Krusty Cooch Chronicles.
The crusty cooch chronicles. That's it. Yeah,
Cooch.
try to say.
Crusty Cooch con.
Yeah, I can't say. That's a fucking hard. That's a tongue twister. Try to say that 3 times fast. Crusty Cooch Chronicles.
I'll twist your tongue.
Yeah, that's a tough. All right. Anyway, no, it's a fucking.
Yeah, I was listening to that while we were playing
Yeah,
Civ.
Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs. I need that beefaroni.
beefaroni.
I understand this, Mr. Krabs, but why can't I have my beefaroni? Because he did the one thing that. Because he did the one thing
farted
that
on
made
me
him
balls.
Mr. Squidward.
He farted on me balls, Mr. Squidward.
It's so fucking.
No one who's
dumb.
listening is gonna know what
Yeah,
you guys are
literally
fucking
no
saying.
one knows
We
what
need to
we're
switch the
talking
topic
about.
fast.
Okay.
Okay, what's this guy's name?
Yellow.
up.
Give it to me right now, and I'll give that to me right
You're
now.
gonna rip his head off.
You give that to me right
You're
now.
gonna rip his head off.
You give it to me right
No,
now.
I paid for this. You're gonna rip his head off.
Mr. Krabs, I'm
Yellow
going to be asking
fucker.
you in your hand in marriage. We could put our business ventures side by side with the crusty cum bucket.
Dude, that fucking video
That was
is
so good.
like. Just, holy
Anyway, I think that we should save this for Discord.
yeah, this is a conversation that we shouldn't be having on the podcast. Right?
Yeah, this is. We're just reciting a YouTube video.
YouTube
Bad.
boobs, Yeah.
Pat, no more.
No, I like YouTube.
No, you're
boobs.
not.
And I like meme culture
I
as
am
well.
really
No, I want to talk.
deeply
Let's actually talk. Let's talk about this for a second. Like,
No.
no, I'm serious. I want to talk about this. Like meme culture. What do you mean? No, fuck you. It's my pod. I'm the host. I'm gonna talk about this. No, because meme culture is very important.
Not until the poll
I don't
results
care
come
about
in.
meme culture.
You should, whether you like it or
Why?
not, because it's very important to.
How is it important? Is it going to get me into Broadway?
Because
I don't think so.
because
That's not that important.
you might not see it this way, but memes are art.
No, they are. I
They
agree with
are.
that.
I mean, they are,
Memes are art.
but I don't care about art. So
Jared.
I've had this conversation
Jared.
before. You were like,
Jared.
why is everyone majoring in
Jared.
art? What's so good about art?
yeah, that's another thing. When I was on all the
This is a good
dating apps,
topic.
everyone was majoring in art. Why does everyone major in art?
Okay,
Because it's
I
the
explained
quirky
this.
major.
No, I explained this.
It's
I-
the edgy major. That's why.
Listen, okay,
Kind of quirky.
let's calm it down a little bit. I know it's Jared. I already told you. It's very simple because the two majors that you go into, if you're a fucking dumbass and you have absolutely no idea what you want to do, is you either go into an art major or you go into a political science major. It's just
Or
that
psychology.
simple.
Or psychology. Psychology's a big one now.
Is it?
Yep. Half the people in your college classes are going to be psych majors. I guarantee you. They'll be
Yeah.
like, I want to be a therapist. I want to help people. As soon as
Yeah,
as soon
because
as I
there's
went
so much
through, like,
fucked up.
That's why
so
I
many
know
fucked
what
up
I want to
problems
do.
going on.
I do musical
Yeah.
theater.
after my first semester, I was like, everyone's like, I'm a psych major. I thought I was so cool. I was like, I really want to like I'd love to be a therapist and help people with like addiction and stuff. Everyone's like, I'm a psych major. I want to be a therapist. I'm a psych major. I'm like, fuck this. This is gonna be such a saturated market by the time
Yeah, it's like engineers back in the
Actually, no, you
90s.
should have stuck with it because all of them are going to be like, actually, I don't want to do this because I don't like people.
probably.
Yeah. Well, being a psych major, see, like psych is cool. It's the same thing like history because I'm a history major. It's the same thing with history. It's really awesome knowledge that I think most people should know. But like what you literally have you have less than 5 jobs that you could get with that degree. Same thing with a history degree. Like there's less than 5 jobs.
I
that
think
you
history is
could-
important though. Like,
History is
extremely
extremely
because then we just
important.
forget everything that fucking happened.
No, it's not even that. You very very I don't remember who said this quote, but it's a very good quote. It's you need to people who do not know the history of the past are doomed to repeat the past failures in the future.
I agree with that.
Okay, boomer.
Say the line, Bart.
Say the line.
Say the
Bart.
line.
Okay, boomer. Yeah, dude, I love boomers. No, I don't. I hate boomers.
What if there's a cool boomer? Like my dad.
Yeah, well,
Your dad's the exception though.
I see. No,
Next
because
guest on the podcast,
Boomer.
Joe Iafolo.
My dad.
Yes.
well, okay. This is I
Not even
boomer.
for like a long time, like
the
20
the
minutes.
term
He actually
boomer,
has a lot of funny
at least
stories.
like in my opinion, the term boomer has it's a word that at this point has transcended like its original meaning.
Yes.
Boomer basically just means like someone who has a really out of touch or out of date idea / philosophy about something.
Yes.
Ryan Manning.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yes. Hi. Shout
He
out.
is the funny. He's one of the funniest people I know.
Yeah.
He's also one of the most interesting people I know. I love him. He's so.
He's a boomer.
I don't know.
Boomer,
Like
born in the
his
wrong generation.
his sense
Right.
of humor and the way that he acts is like. How do I explain
Boomer.
this? It's like an old timey type of humor.
You would call
Old dad.
Like he's the type
Hey.
of person that would open a door for a lady and just say "m'lady." Like he's the
Unironically.
he would probably be that type of person.
Is he the type of person like after every joke goes like, "Oh, that's a knee slapper."
I don't think
That was a good knee slap.
I don't think I've ever heard him say that. No.
Okay. Well.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but I will
Okay,
agree with
boomer.
he is kind of like old-fashioned.
Yeah. But that's what I love about him because he's so unique.
No, I remember.
Like-
I remember like back in like one of my science classes with him. Like he was like always like super against like iPhones and like just like technology. Like,
Oh,
I love
God.
Ryan so much.
he was like, yeah, like I'd rather just have a flip phone.
And now he
like,
plays Stardew Valley with me and Aiden.
I couldn't even like. I can't even imagine a kid being born in this generation and they're being like, "Yeah, I want a flip phone." Like that's
Ryan-
mind-boggling to me.
Ryan never played video games when he grew up. What entertained him was playing music. That's why he's so good at guitar
That makes sense.
and all that.
Yeah.
Have you
And
guys
why he
heard
goes
Jersey
into musical
Devil
theater. 'cause
Blues?
he
dude,
sings.
oh my god,
What?
I love that
Jersey
video.
Devil Boys. Yeah.
It was
Jersey
back,
Devil
he
Blues.
recorded. He recorded.
Oh,
it-
Jersey Devil Blues?
Yeah, Jersey
Yeah.
Devil Blues.
Yo, that is his original song.
That's not even a bad song.
Dude, it's so
It
good.
was back
We
when he was
always
in
like
elementary school.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
we always
awesome.
like share it to I remember we were in the car, we were in my car, and then we blasted that with him in the car, and we were driving by people that were in the show, and we're all just singing along to Ryan's original song.
It's good.
Yeah, I
Link
no,
in the description.
Yeah, I remember. No, I remember. Like, I would always bring that up with him. Like, and he, like in the beginning, he was like embarrassed about it. Of like, oh my
He's
god.
accepted it
stop.
at this point.
Yeah,
He's
because like
accepted it.
literally everyone in the group knows about
It's
it.
so good. It's so well made
It's,
too.
I mean, for how old he was, it's pretty impressive.
it's
It's
so-
pretty impressive.
and it's great because he
Oh, yeah,
played the guitar
absolutely.
too.
oh yeah, uh-huh.
Like he's really good.
Yeah, whenever Ryan has a guitar, I feel like so insignificant because he's just like a god. Like,
Whenever I'm in the same room with Ryan, I feel insignificant.
same with like Joe with piano. Like I'm like, I can't.
Well, not
like,
that
you're
because
in-
I don't even play piano. So
well,
like,
yeah.
You're in the same room as a prophet.
but like
yeah.
I kind of play guitar and then I also do musical theater, and Ryan's better at all of those.
Yeah.
Plus more because he never did video games. He like strictly was into music,
Yeah.
and that's why.
That's a rarity. Like
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know how
Be like the next
and
Ed
how it
Sheeran.
like his parents like
World's youngest boomer.
world's youngest boomer.
Get a load of this.
yeah,
guy.
get a load of this boomer.
That's good. That's a nice headline.
Can we have him as a special guest?
Yeah, I
please?
mean, yeah. if you
The
want
amount
to
of
bring him on.
stories that he has, he can honestly make 13 episodes by himself.
Yeah.
He has so many. He want. We actually. I was talking about the podcast
We gotta have a
with
guest
Aiden.
list. Start a guest list.
I was talking about the podcast with Aiden because
I'll start.
Aiden was asking why. What I'm doing tonight, and I was like, oh, the podcast with the boys, and he was like, what? And he was saying that it would be really cool to have Ryan into a podcast. And I talked to Ryan about a podcast, and he was just like, if we do, I want my own segment. And we're just like, me and Aiden looked at each other, like, the animal killing segment with Ryan Manning. He has
Well, we got
so
that.
many stories about him and dying animals. Like for instance, we were working at Hexatrack, and he looked out the window, and then he was just like, ah!
That was loud.
Yeah, and then he turned back. He was like, "I just saw a horse die," and the horse was just like, literally the horse dropped down and then just went like, had a
Go to
stroke and
sleep.
died.
Like wait, you mean like
And
one of those?
they passed by it again, the farm again, and the horse was gone.
Wait, oh, I thought you meant like he was like cleaning a building and he like looked out the window and saw one.
No,
those-
in the van.
Well,
in
I
the
was
van.
thinking like one of those horses, you know, they carry the horse and buggies. Like it's so fucking tired that it just drops dead.
Yeah, no, he has so many stories about animals just dying when he looks at them, and he has just so many animal stories in general.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like the type
Like
of
he has
person-
he has a possum. I don't remember what its name is, but he named it, and it just like comes to his house every once in a while.
Okay.
Okay, I started the guest list. Right?
He
So
killed
we
a
got,
mole too.
We got Ryan Manning, and then we have Joe Eiffel. Who else?
Weisberg.
Oh, yeah,
Weisberg's
Yeah,
got a
Joe
great
Weiss
series.
has to come on.
Yeah. AK,
AK,
yeah, AK,
AK
as
is a
well.
good one.
AK as well. Robbie. Well, I mean, we need to like, you know, we need to host like a like an intervention for Robbie, except like instead of like it being for like drugs,
It's
just
Blade
like,
and
it's-
Soul.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, sure, Blade and Soul.
Blade and Soul.
That our wonderful friend Robbie, if you're listening,
Robert.
we plays a lot of Blade and
A
Soul,
lot of Blade and
A
Soul.
lot.
and we don't get.
Check
it's,
him out on Twitch.
It's like he streams a lot. You should check him out. But
Twitch.tv/MagicNetherrain.
there you go. Link in
Isn't
the
it just
description,
Magic
maybe.
Nether?
I don't know. It's one of them.
Something like that. But we used to play a lot of games with Robbie, but he's been it's like he's on
He's
on
a
military
boomer.
leave.
Well, I mean, it makes sense
He's
because
on military.
well,
leave.
no, it's not even that. It's that he can't play a lot of games because
He
has
can
his
only play
laptop. He has his
Blade and
laptop.
Soul on his laptop.
yeah. I mean, but it's just an excuse for him to play Blade and Soul, and that's it. You know.
Yeah, he didn't bring his
Dude,
PC to college to play
I
more
don't
Blade
even
and Soul.
know why. Like I watched Blade and Soul gameplay. Like it looked. I'm sorry, but it looks like shit. Like I don't see it.
I looked at gameplay. I think I would love it, but the problem is my account doesn't work. So yeah, I tried to sign up and it just won't let me sign in. So I can't play Blade and Soul.
It just
Too
looked
much
like
on the screen
it,
for me.
it just looked like a shittier Diablo. Like I just like I didn't like no I didn't
It's
see
not
it.
top down though.
Well, no, sorry. I meant Diablo in terms of like the looting aspect of
The
it.
looting.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of like games like that where the looting is like
Awful.
well like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Robbie will probably get mad at us for shitting on his favorite.
First favorite.
I
game,
think
Blade and
I would
Soul.
like it. So
No, there's a lot of good things about it that I think I'd like, but a lot of things that would really turn me off from the game.
like again, I was actually going to play it, and then I found out that my account just doesn't
Maybe
work.
one of these days when I'm really bored.
I'm already addicted to World of Warcraft. I don't need another one in my life.
Next thing you know, Robbie's gonna send like a cease and desist letter to shut down this fucking podcast. He's like,
Yeah,
if you talk
Hey Nate,
Good morning, Nate.
what did you say?
Yeah, right. I saw Nate
Oh yeah,
today
right.
at his
It's
work.
It's
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah, Nate.
Nathan, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, we're recording.
We're
You're out.
recording
You're,
this
you're
time.
there. Yeah. You're right there.
You can't hear him, but
you're,
he's there.
you're right there. You're right there. You're right there. When are we singing? When are we singing? When are we singing? When?
WHEN.
When is soon?
Soon is.
What are we singing?
Happy birthday
That's
to
my
my
favorite
little brother.
song. I love Happy Birthday.
Shout out
But that's
to-
copyright
What's your
though,
brother's
so we
name?
can't
Tyler.
record it.
to Tyler. It's his birthday. Jared's brother's. It's his birthday. Happy birthday.
Wait, but we have to say the date. It's November 9th.
Put it in your calendars
Yeah,
for next
put it
year.
in your calendar for next year.
Maybe we'll have him on the podcast.
We just have my. You have.
This just becomes we all leave and it just becomes the Ayafola
Yeah,
podcast.
Yeah,
Ayafola
you're,
family
you literally
podcast.
put on people that we should have as special guests. The first one you put on is my dad.
Yeah, we have your dad on the guest
Yeah,
list.
my dad on the guest list.
Be a good guest.
Yeah.
Let's just have
Put
all
Nathan
of
on the
our
guest list.
dads.
Why won't you?
Let's do that.
Yeah.
It's just-
Right. See, I knew you worked at Hector's, but I didn't know where Hector's was. I didn't know it was there. And then I walked in and
Huh?
I,
What do you mean blame me?
No, no,
He's
no, I-
been there.
No, I knew it was there, but it was in the back of my mind and I wasn't thinking about it. And then I saw you and then I was like, boom, and I was like, we're here.
We're here.
The promised land.
The promised land.
Home.
Home. Dad. You
I
should have
saw
walked
Nate
in
at
the
his work
store and
earlier.
said that.
Is the end of the story.
Yeah. All right. Well, how long are we want to wrap this up? How long have we been
No.
recording?
We've
no?
been recording for about 2 hours.
No.
Really? It's been about
Maybe
2?
an hour and a half.
Here, let me check the time.
Feels like it's been like a half an hour.
We've been recording for like an hour and a half.
it's been half an hour, dude.
What we
That was pretty nice. Do that again.
we could.
Ha!
I was gonna say we can end it, then we start another episode just in case we miss a week.
Yeah, right. No, you probably won't miss a week.
I would
Our-
never.
I'm running out of topics. Owen can babble a long time.
I
Well,
can babble a
I mean,
long
I can
time.
talk. There's a lot of. Well, see, I always say this. I can talk about a lot of things. It's just what do
Nathan, you're
you, what do
just
you
here.
what do you care about that I
Nathan,
that I
give
have
us
to
a
talk
topic
about?
for the
Yeah, you have a
podcast.
topic.
That's not about airsoft.
A lot.
Just name
a lot of
something.
animal stuff today.
You like Pitbull? No.
All right, that
All
scrap
right,
that.
Why?
Do you agree that Owen should be like replaced from this podcast?
Who do you think should be the host of the podcast?
No, I am the host of this
Him or David?
podcast.
him or Dave?
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay. We'll do that next
My
time.
dog
Bucky.
is
Bucky
okay.
is
Now,
Jared's
my dog, my dad, Nathan, my little brother. Who else do you want on the damn podcast?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the farewell Owen. He's moving on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, bigger and better ventures. Yeah, a solo singing career.
He's
yeah.
leaving the boy band.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna start my own podcast. It's just gonna be an ASMR podcast.
That's probably already a thing.
Well, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it is.
But his
Joe
is gonna be
Rogan.
better.
I'll name
Joe
myself.
Rogan.
I'll be the Ro Hogan. I'll be Ro Hogan.
I like that.
With the phlegm, like the Hogan.
Yeah Hogan. Yeah.
Ro Hogan.
We need a topic. We're just fucking babbling right now. Nate, come on. This is all on you. If this is
Pressure.
the entire success of this podcast rides on what you're about to say. The Wawa like
Shit.
place.
Oh.
Uh,
What is the
like a
Wawa
chain?
place in Pennsylvania?
Fuck, I don't know.
Do you mean the?
Sheets? Yeah, what about it?
Never.
Wawa or Sheets? Okay, perfect.
So-
all three of them.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
Wawa or Sheets?
I don't know.
'Cause that's our
Sheets.
home territory.
Wawa.
I've never been to
I-
Sheets.
No, I've been to both. Wawa, I still kind of like.
Yeah, you think it's better?
Yeah, because
Does Sheets have a gobbler? I rest my case.
no, but like Sheets has like more options in terms of like fried food and like cheeseburgers and stuff like that.
Shit.
Oh,
It's
really?
like, okay. Here's the next topic.
In that case, Sheets.
Right. So, I don't know. So if we do pick up some viewers and we do get a bit of a fan base who can discuss in comments and stuff, this might be a little harder because I think Wawa's mainly like really popular in Jersey where we are.
It's northeast. It's the
Yeah.
northeast. You
So-
won't.
Sheets is more south.
Yes.
So Wawa's our basic convenience store. Where
But
you can
it's
get your
nice,
main food.
though.
Yeah,
Like,
it is very nice.
It's a nice convenience
and
store.
there's one everywhere. There's wherever you are, there is probably a Wawa within 30 minutes of you.
I'd say 15, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From where I am, 2 minutes.
Yeah, literally like 2
Oh, yeah,
minutes
same thing.
down the road.
Yeah.
But so Ian and I actually created this topic.
Yeah.
What are your top Chad Wawa moves? What you get? So when you
What
go
the
to
hell
do
are you talking
when, okay,
about?
okay. When you go to Wawa at like 4 in the fucking morning, what do you get? There's like example, the Chad water, right? You get the big ass like 32 ounce of just water, and it's free because water is free. That's one.
What?
You get
I don't understand what you mean by Chad.
like just
Big dick move.
big dick move.
Big dick
What?
energy.
What do you mean? Just go. Literally, I'm
English.
so
Does
confused.
Jared not know what big dick energy is?
English motherfucker, do you speak
I go to
it?
Wawa like all the
Good-
time at 4 in the morning and then
good
get a
thing-
sandwich.
Good things to get.
What do you do to flex on the people
A
working
fucking gobbler.
That's one. A gobbler at like 4 a.m. Right? You make that sad, sorry fuck behind the counter at 4 a.m. Make a whole Thanksgiving meal
Yo,
and pack
yo.
it into a goddamn sandwich. That's what you do at 4 a.m.
You know what I do?
Customer is
No,
always right,
no.
bitch.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Don't
your
talk
Wawa
shit
shit.
to me.
I made a
My
friend-
Money.
I made a f-
pays for you.
I made a friend with one of the employees once at at one of the Wawas. I went there at 4 in the morning. It says I was there so often at 4 in the morning,
Yeah.
buying sandwiches. I made friends with one of the employees,
Well, that's good.
and like we got to know each other a good amount. And then she quit Wawa. I didn't even know. And then she got a job at PJ's, and I saw her there. She was my waitress. I was like, "Whoa, dude!"
So hot.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
Another big Wawa move is the dozen donuts, or I think is it 6 or is it dozen? You get the donut. It's 6.
Yeah.
And you get the donuts like $1. Like
I
each donut's
think-
like $1.
Hold on, Nathan just texted me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Nathan just texted me a topic. He said, people who don't wear belts and complain about their pants always falling down. Topic for the next 4 minutes.
Thank you, Nate.
Okay. Wait, so people who that don't wear belts and then they complain that their pants are falling down.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
happens to me all the time, but I don't complain about it.
Well, just wear
Like, my
a fucking
underwear is,
belt,
like, up
retard.
here.
Yeah.
Just wear a
Probably
belt.
should, honestly.
Yeah. Well, listen, if you got like saggy ass pants, like
I don't. I wear skinny jeans.
no, you need
Just wear sweatpants, idiot.
just wear like some. No, you need to like have like sag in your pants so like everyone can see that you got some junk in the trunk. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You actually want sag in your pants so everyone can look at you like you're a druggie.
Yeah,
I think that's
dude.
what you were talking
Yeah.
about.
I love. Yeah,
So,
totally.
What do you get at Wawa when you go?
You want pants that are so saggy that like it's already down to your ankles.
Yeah, they usually are. Honestly, my pants are usually down to my ankles.
I want sag
answer
in
my
one
question.
general
no, my
area.
answer. For what Chad Wawa moves?
Like when you go to Wawa with your friends, what do you get that makes you go? Everyone go, whoa.
Hunter,
Or-
I get the same thing from Wawa
I know.
every single time.
I want you to tell the podcast what you get every time. That's what I'm asking you.
Okay.
Say it to the world.
My Wawa order is I get an Italian hoagie classic with it's what 10 inches I think. Yeah, 10 inch.
Why are you asking me?
A 10-inch Italian classic with two boxes of those buffalo chicken bites and then a 24-ounce Nas energy drink.
What are the toppings on this sandwich?
The
Read
toppings.
out the menu. Read out
The-
fucking menu.
The topics on this
Oh my god.
the topics or the toppings on this sandwich are lettuce, tomato, onion, salt, pepper, oregano, cheese, and then a little bit of oil and vinegar.
Keep it going.
And what did the person who made your sandwich tonight
Yeah,
forget?
what did they?
What
did they forget?
Because
Oh,
before
yeah,
the
okay,
podcast
so-
started,
So before the podcast started, because I hadn't eaten anything all day, so I went to Wawa to get that order that I just described to you, and I opened my sandwich up, and there's no lettuce on the sandwich. Like it's just meat.
You
It-
forgot the
It's
pickles.
just meat, onions, and like 2 tomatoes. That was my sandwich.
They're just watching out for you.
Lettuce is the most healthy thing that would be on that
exactly.
sandwich.
Yeah, they'd be like,
Shit
no,
has pesticides. They did him a favor.
we're out of lettuce.
So okay, I actually have a good
Lettuce.
topic we could probably talk about. So I went to the flea market today, right? This morning, and there's a very unique kind of person at the flea market, and it's the Amish people. So at the I'm not gonna say the place just for whatever reason, but at this market they have an Amish market
Yeah.
run by Amish people.
Uh-huh.
Do you know like anything about Amish people?
Yes, I do actually.
Where do they fucking come from?
They come from Pennsylvania.
Where? In
I'm gonna go sing
Pennsylvania?
happy birthday to my little brother.
Lancaster County. All right, sounds good.
You gotta tell me about this stuff because today I'm walking around in like their territory, their market. Everyone there's Amish. They look like they went through a.
Are you talking about the wagon place, or are you talking about like the bee flea market?
It was.
B as in as in
No,
the place where it is.
No, C.
Oh, okay,
See,
okay.
and-
Yes, I know what
and-
you're talking about.
It was like almost like a cafeteria. It looks
Uh-huh.
like.
Yeah.
And in each place, there's a different Amish person. And Amish people are like, this is nothing against Amish people. I think their whole setup is kind of unique and interesting. It's nice. It's an interesting culture. But like every person looks like they went through a cloning machine.
Well,
Each
yeah.
girl looks exactly the same. Each guy has the same haircut.
Yeah.
They look the same.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
That freaks me out.
It
Even
does-
the little boys are like,
well, yeah. If you actually genuinely, if you want me to explain Amish culture to you, I mean, I can do my best, but like,
is it religious?
no,
Is it a
no.
religious thing?
So it's not religious and it's not a cult either. And no, so and I'll explain to you why it's
I'm
not
just
a cult.
misinformed.
Okay,
I
yeah,
have
I will
a lack of knowledge.
I will explain for anyone else who doesn't know about the Amish. It's basically they choose to live a life without any sort of technology. So that means no electricity, no plumbing, no like it's basically the equivalent to like living in like Jamestown essentially.
So what? Like if they need to take a shit and they're out in
They
public,
go-
they gotta go dig a hole.
they
or
go to
something?
the outhouse.
There's no outhouse at the movie theater.
They don't. Well, okay. So let me.
Oh wait, they don't go to the movie theater.
Let me
Like,
explain to you. So the reason why it's not considered a cult is because when you turn 16 years old, they let you leave. or actually no, they don't let you leave. You're actually forced to leave. Like they make you leave for like 2 or 3 years, and then you can choose to come back or not. That's why it's not considered a cult.
Which is kind of dope though.
Because well, the thing is, I think it's like 80% of them choose to come back.
Wait, why? That's kind of.
It could just be like they're just used to that lifestyle.
Yeah,
and,
well,
like,
yeah, a lot of them.
and it's very much like a culture shock. Like if you're thrown in, like
Okay,
from like
that makes a little sense.
of like if you're living your whole life without any means
And
of
it's like,
technology.
here's a phone.
Yeah, and you're gonna freak the fuck
that
out.
scare
like,
me. That scare me.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly a lot worse. It's certainly become a lot harder for them in recent years because of how fast technology has grown. So, like, the gap is, like, much wider than it probably was even, like, 20 years ago in terms of, like,
Yeah.
all of this technology. But, no, really, they're more like, yo, look at this fucking car. Like a car
Yeah.
to them is mind-blowing. Like,
Well, I can imagine growing up they'd see cars probably.
most of them are very sheltered. They live because Lancaster County, at least at the parts where it's fine, we can ignore it. They might get picked up, but it's fine. I can also just try to edit it out and post.
No, it'd be funny.
I don't whatever. Anyway, yeah, they're singing "Happy Birthday" to his little brother, as we said. To you.
Happy birthday,
What's his name?
dear Tyler.
Tyler.
Wait, we lost that. We
Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Yay! All right, congrats on turning 12.
I don't know.
I don't know, maybe
I think
something
Tyler's
like
like
that.
14.
Hey, he's Amish now.
Yeah, okay,
Can,
but
can you like ship your children away to become Amish?
no, it doesn't work like that.
I'll do that.
No. Well, I mean, that's why they also say, it's actually, the reason why I know at least a little bit about the Amish is, this is a fucking shocker, but they've talked about it before on Joe Rogan, mainly about how, there was a study done that Amish kids don't have ADD or ADHD, like none of them do. And
Yeah,
there's
I
a
bet.
yes, and there's a really good fucking reason for it. It's because because in Amish culture, school is not mandatory. Like as in they don't force the children to sit 8 hours a day and learn stuff that they don't want to learn.
Because they don't need to.
Because they don't need to,
At
exactly.
all. They don't need
yeah.
all that math
No,
shit.
so like
They know
most
how
of
to like churn butter and like
well, I mean, no, it's
shit like
no,
that.
it's- well, they're not like fucking slaves. They're
No,
not. They're,
no, not at all.
They're-
But, like, I mean, like, that's what they do.
well, they.
You're only just a scum
Well,
of the
okay.
earth, according to you.
Yeah. Okay.
I
well,
love Amish people. They're
no,
cute.
Amish. Okay, sure.
No,
Yo,
I
any
saw
Amish
a little
people in
Amish
the-
boy, and he's like, "I got me hot chocolate today."
Hey, any
It was-
Amish people in the audience tonight?
No.
Well, no,
This
don't.
guy's
no.
talking
Listen,
shit.
When in doubt, make fun of the Amish because they'll never hear about it. Representatives. No, but anyway, what I'm saying is like they don't have any of those problems because, and it's funny too because when doctors when they went to try to go do this study they didn't even, they're like, what is ADHD? And like when they explained it to them, they were like, oh yeah, no, if a kid you're like,
Who is it?
father,
Oh, it's Jared.
was it locked? Oh,
Holy crap!
what the fuck? Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
We got goodies.
That's a lot of, well,
Damn.
okay, I'm gonna, oh fuck, I don't want to eat during the podcast, but Jesus
I
Christ, that
do.
looks amazing.
Yeah, this
Trying
is
to make
carrot cake, cookie, strawberry shortcake.
Just saying, there's no cheesecake there.
Yeah, because my mom didn't make any.
Maybe I
Yeah,
should
looks
get
like there's no diet
a
cake.
baker's opinion,
Diet cake.
a real baker's opinion on
Next,
I'm gonna ask your
guest is
mom.
Jared's
Also-
mom.
I'm gonna ask your mom, is cheesecake diet cake?
Yeah,
And see what it
so say no, you're
responds.
right.
to.
Napkins and
Retarded.
forks, by the way, right here.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Thank you. Shout out to Jared's mom.
Shout out to Tyler for it being his birthday.
Yeah, we already said that.
The next guest star on the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah, we were singing Happy Birthday.
So,
down
Jared,
here.
you missed
Yeah.
it. We're
What are you
talking-
guys really?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were
We
we were
really
doing it
were.
in sync too when you guys were singing it up
Yeah.
there.
So,
Did you like how we messed up?
yeah,
Yeah.
you did mess up. We were like,
all right,
like,
yeah.
wait, hold on, wait, and then you started singing.
Yeah, no, we and Nathan was just like happy birthday, and everyone was like That's what I said.
so Jared, to catch you up, we're talking about the Amish because I don't know a lot
Oh, you're
about.
still talking about the Amish?
Hunter really likes the Amish. For some
I don't know a
reason.
lot about them, and
Yeah,
I want
well,
to learn more.
They're
I don't know anything about it.
they're an interesting culture.
I
for
look
sure.
like
I
an
have a
Amish
question,
person,
like-
but
Yeah.
Are they against like sex? Is that a thing?
No. God no.
Do they like? I think they like. Do they like have arranged
Sex
marriages
is
and
their
stuff?
favorite
Is that a thing?
activity.
No.
It's a little community, and you can just.
Yeah, no, like the whole because the whole point of like
Do the Amish use
the
toilet
Amish
paper?
is like they're all about their community. Like that's the whole point of it. They're
I love
very
that.
community oriented. Well, because you have to be. Because think of like as great.
If you're not,
as-
they fucking kill you.
Well, okay, it's not that, but like as great as all of this technology that we have is, you cannot deny that it has made us as a culture very isolated. We're very isolated from others. That's because technology allows us to be isolated. Like so when you don't have that, like you are almost forced to be a member of your community because it's like, well, what the fuck else are you gonna do? You know?
Play music like Ryan did and still be isolated.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, but they don't have like. Well, I guess. Well, no, they have music obviously, but they don't have like electric guitars or anything like that. Like,
That's why he started on
So
acoustic.
if my life goes to pure like absolute shit, can I go to an Amish community and be like, I want to be Amish?
I actually don't even know. I don't know if you can like join them. It might just be like a thing that you might have to be born into. Like,
That's a shame because like that's like I feel like if people were given the option to like leave technology behind and leave that stress behind, I feel like a lot of people take that.
yeah. Well, they don't. Those people don't become Amish. They just become like roamers, not Amish. It's
Our
different.
next guest on the podcast,
Yeah.
It's Mr.
Yeah.
Joe
Jared
Iafola.
Dad. He's just great, by the way.
It's good stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
We know how to sugar you up and make you all amped up and make you all crazy. And you start walking around like Beavis and Butthead, going like this. You're like, Jimmy.
All right then.
You know what I want to have, Dad? I want to have a family podcast
With
with just our family.
family podcast. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, so is that it? Are you done with your
We
topic?
were talking about Amish people.
Amish people.
Yeah. Hunter's very he's very ill-informed about the Amish.
Amish people cannot drive anywhere.
It's very true.
Cannot drive Actually, I knew a guy down in Delaware who actually drove them around. They can get in the car. They just can't drive.
Right.
But they had a guy actually drive them around. Who was getting paid
They can't
way
get an
more
Uber
than he was
either
getting
because they
paid
don't have
working for
phones.
us. And they've loaded up his tank, everything for the weekend. I was like, give me a job. Can I work for the Amish? This is
Because I
awesome.
just went today. I saw Nate at work. I went to Clemensburg and they have the Amish market in there.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen them before.
Oh, it's awesome.
They all look the same.
And they have like yeah.
it was very
They all,
unique.
for some reason, they all look like Little House on the Prairie. I don't.
Yeah.
I feel a little confused. I just want to say good night, John Boy.
They all have the same haircut and stuff.
That's their culture, I guess.
Yeah, well,
That's-
no, whatever.
They got. I turned Nathan on to first time ever having a Reuben sandwich,
Yeah,
and they make an awesome Reuben sandwich.
I had
That-
a dog.
Yeah, they might not have any technology, but they make some good food.
That's right. That's right. No technology, no cars, no motorbikes.
Yep.
Not a single luxury. Yeah,
I couldn't even imagine living like that.
like
Like,
Robinson Crusoe.
it's wild.
You know, everybody it keeps on talking about. I'm going to be honest with you. Amish have it right. See, like if you really want to fix this whole eco thing, and everybody's complaining about, like we gotta get rid of all the fossil fuels. The only way we're going to solve it, the only way we're going to solve it, is horse and buggy. Okay, because I don't think anybody gets it that if you once you hit the wintertime, see, we have solar panels.
Right.
And once we hit the wintertime, those solar panels ain't doing jack squat.
Yeah.
So where am I going to get the power to heat my house? I'll have to burn wood. Oh, wait a minute, we can't do that.
Nope.
No, that's carbon's in the air, so we can't do that. Okay, so what do we do? We just sit here and freeze to death. Maybe what we could do is we could be like Luke Skywalker. Maybe we can cut like horses open and we
Yeah.
can climb inside of them and stay warm all freaking winter long.
We just need to learn how to hibernate.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm just confused. I'm really confused because really that's the only way we can solve the problem. Okay, horse and buggy. That's the way to go.
Horse and
And
buggy.
maybe it'll slow us all down. We won't be running around like crazy anymore.
That's a good idea.
That's a
You
good
know what I'm saying?
idea.
And then maybe we'll get back to an easier life.
Solve, like,
I had
half
somebody
our
say, yeah,
problems.
but everybody travels so far for the job. I said they wouldn't have to anymore because
Yeah.
you can't get that far, so you'd have to work at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
we've created this mess we're in.
Correction. You guys have created this mess that we're in.
Oh, we created the mess that you're in.
I mean, I was born into this world and I inherited these problems.
Sounding so much like a millennial. Oh, yeah. It's your fault, and I ain't gonna fix it. Somebody give me another donut. Hey, Dad, can I borrow $10? Thanks, man. See you
This
later.
is perfect because we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, we were literally talking about this earlier.
Perfect.
Aha, blame it on us.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll blame it on my parents. The only cool boomer?
We all agree to that.
Uh,
That's not just Jared saying that. We all agree to that.
The only cool boomer. I don't know. The guy I work with, he doesn't think I'm a cool boomer.
No.
Nah, I'm just joking. I call him a millennial, even though he is kind of a millennial. He's in that age bracket, but he's definitely not a millennial.
Right.
Actually, it's kind of funny. I'm showing him stuff on technology. It's kind of
Really?
yeah, like the memes on your phone.
Yeah?
As soon as I taught him about the memes on the phone, I can't get him to freaking stop now. Every time I turn around on a freaking meme, I'm like, oh my God, shut up. I had enough of this shit.
How old is this guy?
He's 34, 35. Something like that.
Wow.
He's
He's probably like showing Facebook
fairly
memes.
young. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of gay jokes though. Kind of funny.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. That wasn't politically correct.
I mean, kind of. Yeah, it was.
I mean, see, I come from an era where gay meant happy. You could say a gay joke; it was a happy joke.
Well, then, so wait, but then,
Gay didn't mean homosexual.
well, then, what did you call a gay person? You just called them gay?
No, we called him a homo.
Yeah, right.
I mean, hello.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Usually it started off with effing homo or something like that. But that's usually what we call them.
You can see the difference. Yeah.
Okay.
You see the difference.
Yeah.
You see what I
All
see.
right,
See what I'm
okay.
at?
Yeah, that's a real generational
Yeah,
difference.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? But now we just call them. Oh wait, hold on. Much better now. We just call it. Yeah. Actually, during my era, they were still called gay. But I mean, back way back, gay used to mean happy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I never knew that.
Yes, it did. So that makes me kind of wonder: is like why was gay actually the terminology gay actually put towards homosexuals? Was it actually because they are so happy? Do you ever hang around gay people?
Do we have any gay friends?
They are they are like
He's
the
gay?
funniest.
is.
They're the funniest people in the world. I mean, I don't know if you ever hung out with a gay person before,
Sounds
but
like a
they
great
are
guy.
funny. I mean, like rip roaring, like guts hurting you by the end of the night. Funny kind of people. I always turn to them as soon as I start to hang out with them. They might turn to me and say, I'm gay, right? And I say, yeah, I'm straight, right? I mean, as long as we got that going on, we understand that it's pretty cool. Okay. Just don't cross that line and we're fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Although
with
I've had
that.
some gay people actually chase after me.
Really?
See, not only am I a cool boomer, but I'm also loved by the gays, by the gay community. Thank you very much.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yes. I had a guy working for me one time, and he was having feelings for me, and actually bought me these. Ready for this? He bought me these black banana with bananas on them. This boxer underwear.
Really?
I come home and my wife, and I look at him and she looks at him and she goes, Nice. She's like, is this why you keep running late from work? I was like, I was born in the 70s. I came out of the closet.
Secret admirer from work.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I was delivering pizzas one time. This one was actually more funny. I was delivering pizzas. I was working for Cinnabon, and some lady there, a sister of hers, owned a pizza shop in Westville. And during that time, I don't know if it is now, but it was predominantly gay. There was a lot of gays in it. But anyway, so I went out there to go do some deliveries, not knowing the neighborhood. You know, the guy that they had, he said he's going to show you how to, in the whole town and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. And then they turned to me and I said, he's gay, right? And I said, well, as long as he knows I'm straight, I mean, that's my rule. As long as you know I'm straight, I'm cool. I don't care, I actually had a girlfriend that I dated who's a friend of hers. This guy he was definitely gay, but hottest women. What is it with the gay people? Man, come on. I mean, can I hang out with you? And then whoever you don't want, you can just give them to me. Because what is it with the hot women? And then you're just like, nah, I don't want that. It's like, are you kidding me? How is that not? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, and it seems like that they
Sixth
really
Sense.
gravitate towards gay guys too.
Yes.
Like really hot. Like I've seen a lot
The
of.
reason why it's because they're safe.
Well, yeah, I know.
That's why. It's 'cause
Yeah,
they're safe.
yeah, it makes
because
sense.
they know where all you want is.
Yeah, no, that's
You
the
know.
exact reason why.
Yeah.
A dinner, a movie, and
Yeah.
get to bed, and the next morning kicking them out. It's like It's like they understand exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah.
They know a gay guy's just going to give them a good time all night long, and they're just going to have fun. And
Yeah.
they don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of
And
sense.
even if for some reason they happen to slip and do something and everything, they still there's no commitment, so they can walk away from it.
Basically, the moral of the story is straight men suck.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this guy, he takes me out on the run and everything, and I come back, and when we pulled up, there was this Lincoln Continental that was parked on the other side of the parking lot. When we parked, we kind of like pulled right up, and as soon as we pulled up, the guy goes, "Oh no," and I looked at him like, "What?" And he goes, "Nothing. Don't worry about it." And I'm like, "Okay." So I get up and I walk inside, and he walks over to this guy. I guess he's starting to talk to him. And I get inside, and they turn to me and they go, "Oh, we're gonna have trouble." And I'll say, "What?" And say, "The other guy who just pulled up." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's his boyfriend." I'm like, "Yeah," and he thinks that the guy's cheating on him with you. I said, "I'll take my paycheck. I'm out of here because we're not going there."
Wow.
Yikes.
So yes, I'm even wanted by the gay community. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Wow.
But I'm taken. Sorry, you can't have me. You can't have me.
We'll keep that in mind.
No ham sandwich for me. Thank you.
All right.
Wonderful.
Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this podcast, and you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I am going to leave and probably get totally drunk. I'll be driving. Police officers, please notice that I'll be driving somewhere down 541. My license plate number is. And really, officer, I'll just say it was a deer. That's where I was swerving. It was a deer.
There's so many. Yes.
They're everywhere out here.
Actually, I pulled out a Shawnee just the other day, and I hit one.
Really?
Actually, it hit me more like it. It jumped
yeah.
out and came out in front, and I hit the ass end of it and kicked out, and then it went in the yard, and then it just got up and just ran again.
Huh.
And then a couple days later, right down the street here, and this was kind of funny. You know in the cartoons, like where like they show the double backing of the animal or whatever it is, like
Yeah.
coming at you, and then they're like, woo, 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 like Scooby Doo kind of thing.
Yes.
Well, that's what this was. I'm going down the road, and it's dark as hell, and all of a sudden, Kathy goes, "Dad, deer!" And I look, and the deer's like coming at us, and it just kind of like stopped and started doing this on the ground, and all I saw was the ass right in front of me. And I was like, ah! Came this close to hitting us.
Wow.
So hopefully it doesn't happen again. Then the time changed, thank God. I don't have to drive to that shit no more. 16 years living in this area. Two times.
Oh yeah, tell me
in
about it.
1 week.
Yeah, where like my property, it's apparently it's built on like a deer path, and it's not uncommon for like us to wake up and there's literally 7 deer in our backyard at like 8 in the morning.
Nice.
It sucks.
Nice.
Yeah,
like
because our
rats.
dogs, they go ape shit over it. Like they're just like it's so angry, and they like chase him down, and yeah, like or even my one dog Truffle, she caught one of them before. Like, and I mean, literally, she's like a dog that's like she's like this big and like this tall, and she gashed him, like just like tore its fur off and everything. Like it was nasty looking.
gross.
Yeah, she came back with like a big ball of fur in her mouth. Like it was
I
nasty.
guess you like venison, huh?
Yeah.
I prefer it cooked, but you know. Well, so, but on my last note, it's like I just wanted to ask you a question. Like, as far as since you see a lot of deer and everything, my question would be to you then is what do you call a deer that has like all its has his eyes torn out?
Uh-oh. What is it?
No idea. All right,
That was wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. That was Mr. Iafola, everyone.
We got our wish, people. We got Jared.
We got our
Jared's
wish.
dad as a
Now you
guest.
guys just
Christmas
need
came early, boys.
Right.
I
Now
guess.
you just need a full episode
Man.
for that.
Yeah.
Just a little
Okay.
taste.
After that, yeah, your dad is 1,000% a boomer, but he's still a cool boomer, though.
still a cool
He's still a cool
boomer.
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 Yeah. Like that was some mega boomer talk.
What part? What part?
The fucking whole thing, because I made the comment about like, oh, it's not my problem, or it's like I didn't create this problem, and like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, it's true, just saying, but I fucking hell, man,
He
that's
doesn't care.
he doesn't. No, I know he doesn't care, obviously, but and he knows I was just bullshitting, and I didn't actually mean it, obviously. Well.
You mean it, but
Hopefully
not
he does.
towards him.
Yeah, I did mean it, but not like I'm not saying you did it, like
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, it's that was. I think we might have to like.
Yeah, no,
call
that's
it,
a
like,
good place
that-
to end.
that might
honestly,
be-
Honestly.
That might
it's
be.
been 2 hours
It's been about
and
2.
30 minutes.
No, I think it's been about
like
2
2 hours and maybe 2 hours and 2 minutes, but
It's
like
been about 2 hours.
This has been a good episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really didn't expect that.
No.
yeah, because we lost our comedy relief.
Yeah, right. Watch,
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit
exactly.
stop recording and it's gonna be like file size too big and it beats it.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Check to
Don't
see
worry
if the
about it.
mics are on.
Right? Yeah. Watch.
No, I've been watching the meter go up and down
Yeah,
this
no,
entire
we're
time,
okay.
so we're okay. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, what a fucking adventure of an episode I've
Yeah.
been a part of.
yeah.
Well,
that was.
thank you for coming on to the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for
Pat.
being here,
No
Pat.
Maybe we'll have you
Yeah.
back again.
Yeah, whenever you decide to come back.
Never.
Yeah.
Please don't come back.
All right, Chief, I'm about to head out.
All right.
I'm about to head out.
About to head out. Yeah.
My dad was better than you.
He was the guest you always wanted to be.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I'm not
Yeah,
offended.
yeah,
I'm
you're
I'm
not
offended by
offended.
that.
You got
Yeah.
showed up by Jared's dad. All right. Well, yeah.
He was a dude. I will say this: Jared's dad was a better host than you.
He might have been. Yeah. Honestly.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I,
goodness.
I don't think I can disagree with that. Honestly.
He's been added to the poll. Now.
He's been added
He's
to
another
the
optional.
poll. It's either Dave Owen or my dad.
Yeah. No, your dad can just like. Your dad just opens every podcast with the worst dad joke imaginable.
He's made of those.
I just heard that
yeah,
one.
yeah, you heard that one.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
was
no, he is
What a-
made
what a-
of those.
Dude, what a sick boomer joke.
sick
boomer
joke.
joke.
Yeah.
Dude, we're covering all bases.
the line.
All we need is a black person and a gay person on a podcast. We'll have a boomer, a black guy, and a gay guy.
That's the shame.
All
'cause we
bases
know-
covered.
Oh, we know gay people. Don't we have
Sean Eder.
friends. We have no black friends.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
We're not racist.
I'm
We're not-
racist.
We're not racist. Just please, like
I am.
anybody. We're
I'm not. I'm not.
On next episode, we're having our next Muslim guest
Our next Muslim
It's me.
guest.
I'm
I-
Muslim.
and an Amish. Oh wait.
Oh.
I look Amish. Does that count?
I don't know.
No. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
I can shave my beard to make myself look Amish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, you would just because the Amish they like they have just like the one thing where they like twirl it like and it goes like all the way down there. Yeah, it's weird how they. Well, because they probably don't shave, right? Because like, what would you shave? Because they don't have razors, right?
Knife. I don't know.
Is that what people used to
You
do?
can
They shave
trim,
with a knife?
yeah.
Buy shaving
They could,
cream.
yeah.
It's gotta be, dude. Imagine like how many cuts.
They have to
Sponsored
pluck-
by
they have
Dollar
to- they have
Shave
to pluck-
Club.
they have
Yeah,
to pluck it
sponsored
by
by Dollar
hand.
Shave Club. Yeah, sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. No,
Sponsor us.
Yeah, someone sponsor. No, no one will sponsor us, but it's okay.
Dollar Shave Club
Barnes and
sponsor.
Noble.
Barnes and yeah, a dying media format. Barnes and Nobles. Anyone read books? Any books anyone's read as of late?
I think the last book I read was a Crucible. Because I had to.
Technically, scripts count as books. So Peter Pan.
I mean, yeah, sure. Pat,
Uh,
when was the last time you read a book, Pat?
I think it was like
Third
first
grade.
last year, like first semester.
Last year, what'd you read?
I the title of the book like slips my mind, but it was a fucking weird book.
Oh,
In
yeah?
all honesty, like the whole it's like a weird like it talks about like the environment or whatever, but like I don't know. I might have to save that for like another time though,
Okay.
because like it's
Yeah,
starting to, like,
on
slip my
a
mind right
different
now.
episode.
The last book I read was Ninjas Get Good at Gaming book. That's the last book I read.
Okay.
No, I didn't fucking read that.
All right. On that
Of
note,
course I didn't fucking read
And on
that.
that note, this is the longest outro. we've
No,
ever
no,
had.
it's fine.
yeah,
Don't
this
worry
is
about
the
it.
longest
It's
outro.
okay.
We've
All right,
I'm gonna
well,
go stand by the laptop so we actually.
yeah, so we can cut
Yeah,
it.
so
in
we
time.
do it
all
on
right,
time.
all right. I hope everyone enjoyed fucking this episode. Honestly, I hope you enjoyed Jared's dad. That's really all I care.
Yeah, that was the
I care
highlight,
about.
honestly.
Yeah,
I forgot
was
there
Jared's
was-
dad.
I honestly forgot there was a camera there.
Yeah, there's
For
been a
the most
camera
part.
that this whole. I've been like dead man staring into the camera like the entire time because I've been like watching the bar go up and down. All right. Anyway, this has been the Degenerates of the Roundtable podcast, episode number 3. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye.
see you later.